hate it. I hate when people do it in photos. Just, look at me. Oh, yeah, you have to see what I ate this
I was trying to
morning.
like figure out what you were talking about there for a second. But
Especially
anyway,
when they don't brush it. Like, if you don't brush the back of your tongue, it gets like this green, yellow. It's disgusting. Anyway.
well,
Oh,
anyway, we are live.
Fuck.
Hello,
Hello.
Andrew's
Hello,
viewers.
brother.
Andrew actually has viewers.
Wow, right now?
Yeah.
I did a second ago.
Holy
no
shit,
one's
they
sticking
heard
around.
They heard me
Not
talking
anymore.
about
No, as
this.
soon as Daniel got on, they left.
Damn it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's okay. They'll hop back on. Maybe.
Hopefully, yeah.
We'll
But yes,
see.
we are live.
Probably not.
You guys talk amongst yourselves, say slurs, do everything you want.
Hello.
Wow,
we gotta.
no,
We have
that.
to.
Yeah.
I
You know
have
what
to
group of people I hate?
check our stream.
No one. I love all people of all colors except white people. Other than that, everyone else is
I don't even
fine.
think you can say that. Maybe you can.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. You're canceled. Yeah, good luck.
There we
Why
go.
do I have like no?
All right,
I have
cool.
no.
All our volumes sound good on my end, so
Yeah,
should be-
likewise.
we should.
My dogs are
be
fucking.
cool. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything good to say. What?
My dogs. They're
Oh,
breeding in front of my eyes.
Right, Minecraft. Got a fucking.
Literally in Minecraft. My dogs are fucking in
Literally?
Minecraft. Oh, yeah, I don't get it.
Anyway, let me.
Like a litter of puppies or whatever. Like
We
a
are
litter.
covering.
Oh!
All right, enough dog fucking. We
Never.
we're covering
How
the
dare you.
Talk Tuah podcast today
Oh
to see what
God.
kind of just
Fucking
pure
nonsense.
amazing.
Rash,
No.
yeah,
It's going to be really
fucking
insightful.
Mind-numbing.
We're going to learn about
bullshit.
Haley's journey.
Journey.
You know, from
Her
rags
journey.
to
Like
riches,
he went
man.
to Timbuktu
From
and
rags to riches.
fucking and stayed with like fucking
Yeah,
some,
a monk. An
yeah,
ascetic
Oh yeah. She went to
a
monk school,
journey.
became a
yeah, and
profound
stayed
I
with
hate
like,
when
like
people
the
say, "Follow me through my fitness journey." No, bitch, you
Journey.
did that all from the safety of your kitchen. Shut up. It wasn't a journey.
Hey, we
It didn't
haven't.
go anywhere.
We're not there yet. Okay, we don't have any reason to doubt that this will be very insightful yet.
Oh boy!
Well, I guess we
All
have
I
to
just
see
right.
the
think it's
doubt.
funny that Whitney has come in her last name. That's where I'm starting. Whitney.
Nice low-hanging
Cummings.
fruit.
Oh, Whitney
I think
Cummings.
it's applicable. You know, it's
It is funny.
this is
That
a
was probably
snowblock. I thought it was
probably on
white wool.
purpose. Like I'm
It was.
almost positive. From a
This is a
marketing
snowblock.
standpoint.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the first episode of the Talk to a
Of my
podcast that we're covering.
Manic. My manic
It is
journey.
an hour long somehow. I'm not sure. And
Oh.
the episode name is called "I Said Hawk Tuah and Now I'm Here" with Whitney Cummings.
Boy, what a journey!
I know.
Truly, revolutionary.
Yeah, an underdog story. Rags to riches, like I said. Rags to bitches.
Rags to bitches.
Fucking.
We need to watch through that shit again. That was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. You know what? For anyone out there in the future who has never seen it, go watch the Boondocks on Adult
Oh
Swim.
my
It's
God.
fucking hilarious.
Great fucking show.
Yeah, it's much. It's gonna be. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna undersell us. I was gonna say it's gonna be a lot more funny than this podcast, but I'm not gonna doubt us yet. No, not yet.
Boondocks? Yeah,
Although I think that show is probably more funny.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh boy.
What am I missing?
We're on
Any
par with the
food?
box.
All right, well, let's
That's it.
begin, I guess.
All right, so you guys are all set and ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it. Unfortunately.
All right. Y'all, let's start the Talk to podcast, y'all.
Come on,
Tuah.
Haley, it's not that bad. All right, it's time to get out of the bed and quit rotting.
Haley, get up.
All right, I'm ready to talk. So I wanted to start my podcast out here in Belfast, Tennessee, where I was born at and where I've been ever since until a few weeks ago when everything changed. No, really, I even learned that you can't bring a box cutter on a plane.
You just learned that?
So you would think that would be common sense.
I mean,
Today I had
hold
my
on.
sword collection that they didn't let on the plane for some reason. I tried to bring my AR-15 on too, but unfortunately.
How old? What is her full name? Haley what?
Haley Tuah.
Haley Welch.
Hawk is like a pseudonym.
Haley Tuah. Yeah.
Haley Tuah. That's funny.
Hawk is just like a moniker. It's like a.
I hate looking this up.
That's fine.
That's it. The algorithm. You're done.
I know. She's 21.
That's it.
So she was born. I mean, what? Just like 3 years. I mean, at most after 9/11, and she doesn't know this.
Come on.
Yeah, right.
I mean, come on, man.
Why does she have a box cutter anyway? What is the need?
I don't know.
Why suddenly?
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she works at a box cutting plant.
No, she doesn't. Not anymore. She doesn't.
What did she say before that? She said everything changed.
Yeah.
No, literally. Did it figuratively change?
Yeah,
was it figurative?
Until 3 weeks ago, which I guess I don't know what that means because that Hawk Tuah meme is like 2 months old at this point.
I hate when people talk at a camera, and it's going to be hard to explain. They talk in a way that you can tell it's scripted. Like the way that it flows out of their mouth is like, and everything changed. No, really, it really changed. And you're like, you're clearly reading. Like it's not an organic.
It reminds me of being in high school where like a teacher would go around the room and make each person read a section of a book.
Yes.
Oh, that shit was agony.
That was awful.
Oh. All right.
I actually volunteered to read. What was it? What's the one where the kids are on the island and they kill each other?
Oh, Lord of Flies. Love that.
Lord of the Flies. It was me and this other guy, and I had fun doing it. I like did different voices and accents and things like that. Like I tried to really, and then they would go around the room to somebody else and go, trying to sound out a word, and I'd be like, "It's the, you idiot, THE." Like that was the difference between. I'm like, I can't. I understand.
I can't remember. I think it was we were reading Shakespeare, so my class was reading Shakespeare. I think it was Macbeth, and naturally Shakespeare is pretty difficult to read. Just the old English it can be pretty tough to get through. But
you're a commoner, I guess.
What word this one girl got caught on? This one girl got caught on a word that was not. It wasn't like some weird Shakespearean like lingo. It was something very normal.
Yeah, it wasn't like Floxy Noxy Nihilifilification. It was like snow.
It's just a very normal word that we still use frequently today. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it'll come back to me. Damn it. But like I remember she got stuck on it and was just like she was trying to pronounce it. Oh, the word was model. Model.
Model.
She came across it. Yeah, she came across it and literally she was like, What is that word? Model? Moldal? And I was just like, I said out loud to the whole class, I was like, model?
Need to stock the shelves in societies. We need people that do that. And it's important that we preserve those people. And because if they're not going to do it, you're not going to get somebody smart to do it. So, unfortunately,
this is true. Everybody serves a purpose.
Probably going to be working in a fucking safe way for the rest of their life.
This is actually an inspirational thing that we're saying. Everyone has a purpose, okay, guys?
That's right. And yours is to mop
even the idiots.
Yep.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. Or you can start a podcast.
Or you can start talk to God, I'm going to just kill myself on Minecraft.
So we'll be talking about all the crazy stuff that's happened since I got into this mess, and the stuff that me and Chelsea like to do before all this happened. And I want you guys to get to know me better than Hawk Tuah. No, it's Tuah. Like, you really got to put your emphasis. Yeah, you're not saying Tuah, you're saying Tuah, you know? Like, you got to really put your back into Tuah, you know? My first guest is going to be somebody that's very dear to me, Miss Whitney Cummings. Make sure you hit follow on Talk Tuah wherever you get your podcast. We're releasing episodes every Tuesday. And for those of you watching on YouTube, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to that thing.
All right.
Got the catchphrase. The marketing here is pretty genius. I got to give it to him.
Well, it fell into her lap. It fell right into her.
Yeah, it did fall into her lap.
Uncreative,
think of how many
lucky
things fall
mouth.
into people's laps that they don't like. capitalize.
Utilize. Yeah.
Sure.
Now,
she's a capitalist for sure.
Probably not. She probably has. I think she has like a manager or an agent or something.
Oh, she absolutely has a manager. How does that make you feel? Talk to a bitch has a manager.
Yeah,
we have why do we care?
This first episode has 1.7 million views.
Oh.
But hold on, there's some good.
How many?
I always 1.7 million. You gotta start with the bad news, right? The good news is that the following episodes have, the next one has half of that, and then the next one after that has less, and then the most recent one released, I think it said 6 hours ago was at like 67K. So we'll see what that ends up at. But who knows? I imagine this is gonna last for a few months, and then it's just gonna go away.
Yeah. But she just doesn't want to fall into obscurity. She wants to ride the wave as much as she can, which I don't blame her for, But
I know, but you got to earn it though. Like, I mean, we'll see what the podcast actually has, but like part of the reason why Joe Rogan stays on top is because he talks about relevant topics. He has really interesting, guests, and I don't really care for him so much as the actual guests.
Yeah.
And even he knows that. He knows that most people are, but he asks good questions at least, and the content's interesting. It's not gimmicky. It's like genuinely, I'm honestly surprised that it's as famous as it is. Because some of those conversations are pretty high level. They bring on, who's that? The Asian physicist, really famous dude. He has long
Dr. Mihu Kaku.
Yeah.
I think that's him.
I think that's his name. That sounds close enough.
The guy that helped co-found string theory with.
Oh my god!
Hawking.
Like the conversation they had, I'm like, this is not for normies. Like this is you have to like really give a shit about like physics to but they make it interesting. It's digestible. It's not just a bunch of gimmicky nonsense.
Well, Joe Rogan is kind of the everyman in that scenario. Like he's not really like I don't think he's that necessarily smart about any one given thing. I think he is a good conversationalist and will ask things that other people won't, and because it's his podcast he can ask them whatever the fuck he wants.
Right.
And just sit there and ask.
And there are questions that I would ask. There's things that I'd be like, actually, that's a good point. Like he unpacks things in an everyman way, where then the specialist can kind of be like, oh, let's unpack this and really, it's a good question. Or and then they look stuff up and it's like interactive kind of or whatever. And it's not just this mundane conversation about shit that already is starting to die off. It's relevant. He keeps it relevant and interesting and dynamic, and I think he earns it. Again, I don't really love him I don't hate him for any reason. I just think that he's fine. I think he does a good job at hosting. I think he's a good host, which he's always been a good host, right? Wasn't he a UFC host too?
And he's a comedian, which helps.
He still is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he still is.
He still does.
So he's a good host.
Events.
Hard to be a good host. So
in fact, that is something he is knowledgeable about because he was a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And just being in shape in general, he's good. He gives good fitness advice if you're trying to be like a bodybuilder or whatever.
Potentially. Anyway. I don't know. Everyone gives different advice for that shit, so I have no clue what's true and what's not. But
I know. Anyway. It's impossible to know. Go ahead.
Anyway, let's get back to this thing.
How long
You know what I named this episode, Dan?
Why I should drink cyanide afterwards?
Yes, specifically. Yeah, that's in parentheses after the actual title. No, I named it We're Getting a Talking Tuah.
All right. Okay.
I had to come up with something stupid. So that's all I had on the spot.
To that thing.
If you think of something better, I'll change it.
No, I don't want to think too hard about anything related to this.
All right.
So.
No, I'll do all the work.
Understandable.
I don't know if this is copyright music. It probably isn't, but I'm just going to pause just in case for copyright.
I'm from Nashville.
Come on.
Let's see.
You know what's even worse to think about is that she got somebody to write music for her podcast. I hope that's not the case.
Potentially.
I hope
this is probably.
It could just be royalty free. Yeah, that sounds like a very generic riff.
Yeah.
Well, That is.
Find me a country song.
Granted, most modern country sounds pretty much the fucking same. So what do I know?
I just said that.
It's just southern.
Isn't that what Adam just said?
Yes.
Keep all this.
All right.
This is the key to you is don't overthink anything. Don't plan or plot anything.
That's easy for her to do.
Don't take that advice, anyone.
Yeah.
You should
wait,
don't think too hard.
The key to you is don't plan or overthink. What did she say? Don't overthink anything?
Just like
I don't even want to rewind on this shit.
No,
I don't know what she's even talking about. We're coming in mid.
Well, just like fly by the seat of your pants. I guess that's just live and let live or whatever. There's
I don't know. Plan
some merit in there.
All right, guys.
All right, let's see what else fucking Confucius here has to say.
Yeah. Confucius.
Confucius.
Oh, the puns.
Confucius.
I love them.
It's pretty bad.
Yes, coming Fuchsius. Next.
The key to your success is just flying by the seat of your pants and being exactly who you are.
Have you seen this before, Dan?
No, I haven't.
A fan,
it's just,
I see.
He's incredibly fucking predictable.
Yes.
It's really all it is.
You liar. You watch this every Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's why I think me and you can.
For the last 4
I think so too.
Tuesdays.
We both also find the same men in their 20s attractive.
Yeah.
We have the same type.
Welcome back to Talk Tuah. Today I got Miss Whitney.
I don't know what she means by back. This is the first episode on her channel, so.
Oh yeah, maybe welcome back from TikTok.
Like if you're in the 4th dimension and you went back forward
or
into.
I suppose.
Welcome back from the future. That's like when Stephen Hawking flew. Stephen Hawk Tuahing. Sorry, Stephen Hawking threw a party for time travelers and didn't announce it until after it happened to see if people could get it and then go backwards. No one showed up, obviously, which I was kind of upset about.
Well, we don't know that. Maybe he did and didn't tell anybody.
And didn't you? Maybe true. No one showed up. Don't worry. And they're just held at some laser gun.
No one showed up. No need to look into this.
Yeah,
no one showed up.
No one.
That was pretty.
That was decent. Yeah, you should do fucking automated impressions.
Karen, I swear.
Whatever.
If you say one more word, so help me. That fucking Family Guy bit.
Wow, you're really good at that.
Yeah, that is weirdly good.
You practice that.
I don't. I just have a terrible voice. Let's keep going.
It's Whitney Cummings. Y'all have already seen her, but she had to come back. I love her. And then we got our 2 guests down here in the floor. We have Hartley. Hartley's a little blind, but she still gets around. And then
this is very local.
Where'd Rue go?
Right here.
Oh, then we have Rue down here. Rue's a little bit feisty, but she likes a calm environment. So they're just going to be hanging out with us. And then we got Chelsea over here, and then we got Jamie, of course. Jamie's one of the women.
Sure am.
We need a white man for diversity.
Exactly.
These days.
I agree. I agree. I got you a little friendship bracelet. I had to put it on so I'd
I'm surprised he said
use
that.
it if I didn't.
Babe, come on.
They're in Tennessee, Dan.
Oh, right. Right.
Well,
this makes my day. Thank you.
I hit it off with you, so I had to have you
We
back.
really did.
She made her a friendship bracelet.
Wow. I hope
my nightmare would to create any pressure for you. I feel like you're going
in
through
Minecraft.
so much so fast. I feel like we connected. And I was like, let me just not put any pressure on her. Yeah. She'll know where I am if she needs me.
I wasn't nervous talking to you.
Oh, good. Because afterwards you did Bill Maher. I
got a history election for her.
What?
Wow, Bill Maher, how the mighty have fallen.
Oh my goodness.
How the mighty have fallen. I used to have a lot of respect for Bill Maher, and now he's reaching down.
He's weird.
To the talk.
Like he will shit on like woke culture, but still also shit on like Trump and stuff. So I don't know. He's an odd one, that one. Although
he is. That's why I like him.
He feels more real. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless that's his grift.
But
did she say she got a history election? Is that what she just said? Trying to say lecture.
Someone's gonna have to rewind it. My The
let's see. I got
I'm
you,
working
Rob.
with is so tiny.
Pressure on her. Yeah. She'll know where I am if she needs me.
I wasn't nervous talking to you.
Oh, good. Because afterwards you did Bill Maher. I
got a history lecture from him.
Yeah, how'd that go?
I was just the whole time.
Are you serious? I thought I misheard that.
I hated history in school, and I was just.
Well, what's the point of memorizing any history? Because we've now learned that none of it was true.
Half of it.
When I grew up, I don't know if this is even what you learned in school. I learned that the Native Americans and the Pilgrims had a fun dinner.
That's what
No.
Okay,
She's
hold
kinda
on.
not
Hold
wrong.
on. They weren't teaching you
kinda
that
not
in
wrong.
high school.
I mean,
They taught you that in
Were they not?
first grade. No.
well, what she's saying, I think, is that the history between the Native Americans and the Pilgrims was very skewed. Like, a lot of the history that we learned probably was not very accurate. Like, we know a lot of it wasn't accurate. So
I'm just saying, she's talking about, maybe she's just being hyperbolic, but she's talking about how she learned, their best friends. It's like, in first grade, like by the time you hit middle school,
I bet
you're
we
just
never
shown
even
all the horrific things that the Spanish and, everyone else did. So
I bet we never even owned those slaves. What are y'all getting all tied up about? Fucking anything that they say, like we went, oh, the white guy made a kind of. No, he means that. Everything that they say isn't like a countercultural anti-woke thing. They're just in Tennessee. They hate trans people. They want to kill them. They're very racist.
Well,
hold on.
Not a good chill out, Andrew. Chill out. Let's not.
Not everyone.
I was gonna say. I mean,
pretty sure that's a very
we live in southern states as well. All right, but not
sure. Oh yeah, we're pieces of shit.
Same thing. No.
Like.
Chill.
No, our state is pretty mixed. Pretty mixed.
I don't want to go out. I'm not letting you get away with none of these generalizations. I've been to Tennessee. It's fine.
Yeah, I've been to Tennessee. Yeah, I mean, we both have. It's not redneck country. It's like outlaw country. And outlaw country is better.
Is it?
Than
I wouldn't even call it like Nashville.
I like Nashville.
It's a tourist area and a party area, which
that's
is where she was filmed saying the line or whatever on some street drunk. So so no, you know what? It's just a bunch of. I mean, it's just the same old country people we've always pretty much dealt with. It's not like backwoods country. It's like people who live in the cities. That,
not like Mississippi.
Have a southern accent.
We saw some. I'll remember. I think we were in Louisiana or Mississippi, and we stopped at a gas station. That was probably top 5 most scared I've ever been. There was like a group of people who all had shaved heads, and I remember really just wanting to leave. And then I had the best jambalaya that I've ever had in my life. Both of those things existed in the same state, and that's
I believe it.
It's a core memory.
Right.
Mississippi.
That's what I got from
I learned that they put on their best shoes with buckles and their best hat, and they all sat down and shared maize. They had corn, and they had a cornucopia, and it went great.
Maize.
Didn't they have a turkey too?
Yeah.
They had a damn turkey.
So you got lectured about history, so you now know what to not.
I don't know why she said that as if that was like a revelation.
Whoa!
Right.
As if we were lied to about that or something.
They have them pitchforks.
They told me they didn't have no turkey back then.
Well,
they lied.
Not do while hosting a podcast.
Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1962.
1492.
Okay. He
oh my
did
God, 1962.
I gotta pray that's a meme. I have to. Like.
Yeah, I think she's being facetious.
Yeah, I mean.
I can only pray
have
to
to believe
that she's being.
If I don't know, then there's truly nothing.
I think she meant that.
Pray for.
I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know.
In like the most spiteful way
I think the most
possible.
history until now has kind of been gossip, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of just like, you know what I mean?
Well, like I feel like if I won a battle, I'd be like, not only am I going to tell this story, but I'm also going to say like my opponent was like fat and stupid. Like, I'm going to add insult to it too.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
I absolutely wouldn't. I would say they were fucking Goliath, behemoth. I would make myself seem like I slayed a demigod. I wouldn't say that they were fat and stupid. Why would that? What? Point. That's not a cool legacy. I would be like, no, I beat the fucking Nephilim in hand-to-hand combat.
Nephilim. I mean, I get what they're saying. You know, history's written by the victor, all that good stuff. You know, how do we know what? I mean, I don't know. That's a rabbit hole you can get sucked down into, and then you just go, well, is anything real? And then
when you get sucked into it, you just say "Hawk Tuah." That's it. Yep. That's the sucking down into a rabbit hole.
Suck on that thing.
And then you start a podcast and you give your very surface level takes on history.
Yeah. Wow. Groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Because he's not here to set the record straight.
Right. There was no way. I mean, it's like people are like, what if ChatGPT photoshops photos? It's like we had paintings before where the king was telling them what to paint. I mean, that was probably worse than Photoshop.
Yeah, I'd be right.
No, it was not.
Those aren't comparable.
Anyway, yeah, that is kind of a weird false equivalence.
What are they?
I
didn't expect this conversation, to be honest.
No, right off the bat.
ChatGPT is the same as some like hegemonic king who is.
Yeah, she just made the stupid argument that everyone makes in favor of AI art. Like, it's just
it's not that bad.
It's no different than telling a painter to paint something. That's a literal argument I've used against it.
Yeah, that's dumb. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god. Boy. I'm actually kind of surprised this is what... Alright.
Like Mona Lisa.
So, you've had Jake Paul, you've had, I don't know what we're going to do this in, but you've had Jake Paul on?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Wow.
So far.
Jake's pretty wild.
He's a little spooky to talk to. Really? That's like a man, you know. Yeah. That is not like a little soft boy, you know, it's easy to talk to. That's a whole man right there. So I was like...
What? Is he? I don't know. He's just one of those fucking... I don't know. He's like a fuck boy from what it looks like.
He does kind of look like that.
What do they... Like, he just wears expensive clothing and is famous.
And, I guess...
I hope Mike Tyson kills him. I really do. He's fighting Mike in November. They moved it.
Wow. Mike Tyson is going to... You ever see Midsummer? You know, we've all seen Midsummer. That's what's going to happen to his face.
I don't know, to be honest. Sorry, Mike is pretty old at this point. I'm not sure what the nature of this fight is going to be. Yeah, but he's still a
powerhouse. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know, man. Like, he's big, but I don't know. Fight him. Yeah, we'll see, I guess. It's weird. I'm surprised Mike would even get in the ring. How old is he at this point?
I think he's in his 60s, isn't he?
God. That could be dangerous. Let's see.
He's a beast.
How if he's working out?
Oh, 58. He's only 58?
Yeah, no, he's a beast. He'll be
still
right.
No, man, we'll see.
That dude's never going to die. He's going to be just lisping his way to immortality.
That's what we said about Betty
just jinxed
White.
Him. Yeah. Mike Tyson dies at 58.
White never actually died. I think she's on the island with like Michael Jackson and Eminem's alive still. Whoever. Eminem.
Yeah. Well, according to your theory, they're all alive. So,
correct. So, I don't know. Do with that what you will.
Yeah,
you heard it here, folks.
A little ass girl over here talking to this grown man. I was like, what the fuck I talk to him about? You know.
But you knew him before, right? Mm-hmm. Were you a fan before?
Yeah, I watched him for a few years.
And what do you notice?
Yeah, from the ages of 14 to 17.
And I was 6.
When he was relevant to the young folk. Yes.
And the difference between being a fan of someone from afar and then meeting them, like, is it what you expected?
He was exactly what I expected. Like, he lets on like he's an asshole, and that's what I like about him. He owns up to that shit. He knows it. Mm-hmm. That's what, I got respect for him for that.
I like that.
I can be an asshole too.
And he's comfortable with controversy.
I'm so tired of that being like a personality trait.
I know.
Like, I'm a dick.
Anyone out there listening, please don't be an asshole for clout.
It's just
what an unpersonable quality.
Yeah, really. Like, you want that to be your legacy. Oh, I'm just an internet dick. Like,
yeah, and when that money runs out, then what?
Right. Then you'd be the philanthropist afterwards. Oh, he turned over a new leaf. Wow.
Fucking. I mean, I guess I get the idea of at least owning up to it. That's fine and all, but I don't know. I feel maybe he is genuinely an asshole, but I mean, he could also just be doing it for money. Because people,
even
for
then,
some
like,
reason,
why
pay for that
it just
shit.
goes to show that the people that we celebrate equally stupid people.
Yes.
Like, it really is birds of a feather, man. Like, it really is an archetype of human. Like, wow, somebody who made their living making a blowjob joke loves a guy who's an internet asshole.
Birds of a feather hawk together.
Hawk together. Yeah, hawk together.
Yep.
There you go.
Damn it. I forgot the Tuah part.
Ah, boy, I hope. You know the meme with Mr. Clean or whatever with the, with the comment where he's like, soon it will all be clean. That really
I have that saved in my phone.
That's one of the best memes ever made.
I fucking love that meme, man. So fucking funny. I don't know who made it, but it's a champion of Earth right there.
Yeah.
He's okay with it.
Very comfortable with that.
I think that's like one of the most important skills now is being comfortable with like letting people project onto you and like think, you know, like if you stand up for yourself, you're a bitch. If you like want to win a fight, you're an asshole. It's like, all right, just project whatever you want. I know that my identity at a certain point is kind of like a mixture of who I am and what you project onto me.
Yeah. I mean, you can't.
Well, hold on. That's not where I thought she was going to. I didn't think that's what she was going to conclude from that. So you're admitting that your identity does become a mixture of what is projected onto you.
Right.
I thought the moral of that was just going to sort of like a, you know, let people say what they say, you know, that's not me though. But you're like, nah, that's like part of me.
I think that's what she meant. I just think she didn't explain it in a very eloquent way.
No, I mean, I don't know. With the way they're talking about, you know, owning up to being an asshole and, you know, oh, I could be an asshole. I mean, I could believe it. Like,
I mean,
kind of this sort of...
There's some truth to that, but also, like, if 99% of people tell you you're an asshole, there's probably a good chance there's maybe some qualities you want to change about yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. You know, self-awareness it's hard. I get it. It is. But it's also a very important thing to not just...
Yeah. I don't know. This feels like the very chaotic new age, like, mentality of, like, just sort of like, nah, fuck it, you know, whatever. Just this apathetic, sort of nihilistic, nothing matters mindset.
Just personality-less fucking shills. Bunch of shills and grifters.
You can't please them all either, so.
No, definitely not. And then Matt Rife. Met him in person.
Thanks to you, best wingman ever.
Yeah, shout out you, girlfriend. Now I got a pillow of him to sleep with every night. Whatever. That was a match made in heaven right there.
What?
If a guy said that, like, I have a pillow of, I don't know, give me a, like, of, like, Kate Hudson. Like, oh, man, I have my pillow. Like, they would be seen as incredibly weird and kind of rightfully so.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's just the double standard that I find to be peculiar. Just,
yeah. Yeah, I know. If a man owns a body pillow, ooh, you're creepy and weird. Girl owns a body pillow, it's totally normal.
Swinging in the wind because you met
She's totally allowed to fantasize about a man.
Like, I don't have necessarily any problem. It's just, like, it's just funny that's
but a man
something that she would so openly admit. Yeah, Nat, right.
Sexist.
And he's good looking. Right.
Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. These girls seem like fairly normal, like, in terms of just people. And I think most people do objectify other people, male and female. Of course they do. Like, it just absolutely that's normal. So I don't know if they would actually fight us on that. So might be getting mad for nothing on this.
Maybe like, I'm more mad at just society in general.
Sure, for letting this shit happen.
I don't care. I mean, like, I would have a body pillow of, you know, the baby metal chicks, but I mean, man, you know, but. Does that make me weird? Yes.
Yes.
Google the baby metal singers. They are.
No, I know them. I know all of them. Well, I don't know them personally.
What's the qualm then?
I was just shaming you. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
See, double standard.
That's what we used to do to breed out the weak qualities in people.
I meant Owen Wilson.
We got to get the weak qualities out of people. That's
I
why
you bully them. Mouth and kind of stretch it and go, wow. That's
Man, I'm missing some of this. I'm glad I'm talking over it because I don't.
Yeah, you are because it's gross.
I got the gist of it from.
Yeah, don't worry about the jokes. Little bits. You go right ahead.
Anyway, yeah, they're not.
And let me just go on and tell you. I was reading all the comments like on our post, and they're like, "Oh, look, it's like the first look," and they're like smiling at each other. You will never see me smile at a man like that ever again in my entire fucking life. Let me just go on and tell you. You can ask her. I died.
Who the fuck is she talking about? She said Matt Rife.
Logan Paul, I think.
No, they've.
I hope.
Yeah, Matt Rife. I think.
Who is that? Who is Matt Rife?
That's a comedian. Google him.
Comedian.
He's a very pretty boy. Oh yeah, he's the chiseled features. He's like got.
Well, no. He had cosmetic surgery to look like that. But yeah, that's.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. It's very easy to tell.
Oh, that was mean. What I just said. He looks like Elon Musk. Anymore.
He does not look like Elon Musk.
No, oh my God. I hope that's what makes us go viral. I beg to differ with a picture I'm looking at right now. He's got that same sort of autistic smile.
Elon Musk does have Asperger's. Represent, yo.
Supposedly.
Anyway,
I believe that he does.
As a man, I don't think Matt Rife is very attractive.
Maybe because I want to
each their own, I suppose.
No, he's kind of like conventionally attractive. Like
I don't know. He looks like he's like handsome Squidward attractive. Like I don't
exactly
where it's very
and the reason that episode is funny is because they make Squidward look in SpongeBob form conventionally attractive. That's why that's funny because there's kind of
funny
a
though. We have people that actually fucking look like that now, and just plastic surgery is insanely unattractive to me. Like that's just
it is. That's like fake tits. I don't like it. To me, it looks weird. It looks like they're just bolted on. It's like what's
it's uncanny valley of
defying gravity.
Body mods.
It is the uncanny valley. It is. It's like they broke physics. It's like
the uncanny valley is the face mostly, usually. Like,
right, but it's the uncanny valley of boobs.
Of tits.
The literal valley. You know,
I don't know.
The valley between the mountains. Is the
yeah. All right. Yeah, cleavage. Anyway, I get it.
Which I guess it's technically a very canny
Twin
mountain.
Peaks, baby.
Oh, anyway.
Please don't.
They didn't warn us. They come and got us like from the car, and then we walked around, and they didn't say he was like right there at the fucking corner we were going around. I was like, what the hell? And I go around, I was like, oh. I was like, oh no, I haven't preprepared myself what to say to this man. He's like, hey, and I was like,
she's like, don't look me in the eyes. And he's like, okay.
Dude, he could have turned me to stone. Like I was like, oh my God, don't look at me.
You're in LA. You can go get Botox right now and look like a stone whenever you want.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. There's Botox everywhere.
Yeah, most people.
I get a little myself. I call it Brotox when I do it.
Yeah. Bro, you really?
I get Brotox. Well,
you don't have any wrinkles.
No shit.
Do you really get it?
Here's why, guys. Look, I'm not about to be on fucking trial here.
You do get Botox.
Let me explain. And Whitney, you can back me up here.
I don't get Botox anymore.
No, hold on. The earlier you get it
anymore.
Yep.
Right? So when you start young, you're actually just getting rid of whatever wrinkles would pop up. So it's not like I'm going every week and getting shit done. It's like I went a few times. I actually went again like last month, but like for a touch up. But yeah.
Where do you get it?
I go to Calabasas. I got to go out there.
Where?
Oh, forehead and then crow's feet right here.
But here's the thing.
How old is this man?
Yeah.
Is he?
I don't know. He's kind of talking me into it. I hate to say it.
What? Really?
Yeah, I have some forehead wrinkles.
Just age gracefully. Just age. Damn it.
I'm not. I'm way too anxious. My stress lines are going to be fucking like...
Dude, I already have... I've had wrinkles in my forehead since I was like 19. Like, just...
Oh, I had them since I was like 6. I started fucking hating life early. It was like, oh man, this is a lot.
My face was constantly in a frown for most of my life. Still is, which is why I've got them, I think. But I mean, I don't know. I don't really think of it as like... Ugh.
No, I don't either. If I can't tell, it's fine. It's one of those things. It's like, all right. Even with fake boobs, like I've seen fake boobs where I couldn't really tell. I'm like, all right. But if it's, I don't know. There's some Botox, so you see like the lips are like these fucking. Oh my gosh, they're like inflatable toys.
I don't know if that's even Botox. Like even fake tits aren't Botox. That's not what that is.
No,
fake tits are
that's
the
true.
Implants. And lips, they call them lip injections. I don't know what they're injecting.
That's true. Well, Botox is an injection, so where do you draw the line?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's for different stuff. Like the
whatever.
Like a lip injection, I think, it's a collagen or something. It's something weird that makes your lips stay puffy, whereas his face
That's
isn't
a good
puffy.
word for you, Andrew. You should write that word down for the double L.
What, collagen?
Yeah.
Collagen.
Collagen. Inside joke.
I don't.
You should read that list off
the way you
sometime.
pronounce that, but it was.
No,
yeah, words I can't say. Yeah, I don't mind.
Stupid.
It's laughing
retard.
with, not laughing with.
Shame.
Anyway, back to
yeah, that wasn't nearly as fun. No one laughed at my shaming.
I mean, haha.
Yeah, haha.
I found more cherry blossom.
Anyway, let's make fun of actual retards here.
Oh, wow. So you still have some movement, which is good. You should have more, though. Here's the thing. Number one, if you're a girl and you get Botox, number one, you're going to attract pedophiles. Okay? We're all trying to stop shaving your vagina.
Right.
What?
Okay. I love, like just blanket statements, like gross, not gross, disgusting, but like gross, like overarching blanket statements.
Hold on.
That.
I am going to rewind that. Where did that come from?
If you can get Botox, you're going to attract pedophiles.
Hold on. I need to believe there's a piece of context that I forgot.
Why, just because you look younger?
Forehead and then crow's feet right here.
Hang on.
But here's the thing. Oh, wow. So you still have some movement, which is good. You should have more, though. Here's the thing. Number one, if you're a girl and you get Botox, number one, you're going to attract pedophiles. Okay? We're all trying to stop shaving your vagina hair.
Don't stop shaving your vagina hair. I don't know where the fuck Whitney's going with this. Don't stop.
No.
Oh, my God. The clipping.
Yeah, I know. Fucking back up. The mic is not a penis, Haley. All right? You're not hot tooing on the mic. Fucking
wow.
So she says
what an interesting conversation.
She said when a girl gets it. Now usually the word girl is used for like someone, a woman or a girl, I guess, under 18, like that, right? But I mean, people use it colloquially all over the place just to mean female.
Just female.
So I have to assume she means if an underage girl gets.
No,
Botox?
I don't think. I think she means just if a female in general. I think she's just saying the gender of female.
I don't.
And that's how I take
it. They wouldn't. If you're over 18, though, then they're not a pedophile.
Well, but they're saying that the reason they like the coochies to be shaved is because it's hairless like a younger person.
Ew. What? That's... Give me a break.
I've heard this argument before, and I've seen so many people fight it. Yeah, I've heard people say this. They generally are on the losing side of the argument.
I have to believe that, yeah. Because, I mean, that's one of those social norms. Like, I don't know. Like, it has been, at least for a little bit now. That
women shave their armpits. Does that mean you're a pedo?
Yeah, women, they shave their legs.
I know, exactly.
They shave their armpits.
And to be honest, like I don't really personally care about that shit. Like
I don't really care either.
Like you don't have to shave. I don't really care.
I don't care. I'll whirl the pubes in my mouth like a cherry stem.
Like twine, like floss.
I'll make
put it between your
teeth. Make a little bow out of it.
The point being, I don't. That feels like I don't even know what to do with what she said there.
I don't even want to engage.
I don't think that's true. I just don't think that. I mean, I guess maybe true. Some, but like, I don't know. Does the Botox make you look younger?
Well, and even that's a far cry from like. There's a difference between getting Botox and shaving yourself. Like, neither of those. Like, do both of those things inherently attract pedophiles? Like, is that a statistical truth? I guess maybe that she's just making.
I don't know. Let's start a poll on our Twitter.
Are you a pedophile and do you like the women shave? That's going to be it.
Yeah.
Only pedophiles can engage with this poll. I don't know. Yeah, I think she's just.
I think you know what I think. This is like one of those conversations where this is just stream of consciousness. It's just going to go. They're not going to give logic and reasoning for any of it. They're not going to explain what they meant by something when there's things missing because for some reason all the other three dummies in the room just go, yeah. I totally get it. Yeah. Fucking just
the Three Stooges over there. All right.
God.
I
we're gonna grow it out and put beads in it.
I was dating creeps the longest time, and I didn't realize I was.
Bead.
Whose fucking fault is that, you dumb idiot?
Wait, what'd she say?
Yeah, she's like, I was dating creeps the whole time. Well, first of all, what, every single guy that asked you to shave was a pedophile? Like, that's what I mean.
Fuck off. No way.
And second, if you kept dating them, you fucking dumb bitch. This is the
presumably
that wants to fucking.
Well, you know what? How long did the relationship last before she was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not underage," and they're like, "Oh, what?
Oh, damn!
Darn it.
Really? I thought you were just bald as the day you were born.
I feel like part of the gig as a pedophile is you kind of like the underage part's kind of part of it, so you would think that would come up a little sooner, but I don't know.
Right?
That's weird. It's a weird thing they're talking about.
Like,
I don't think.
I mean, not to say that it's in their Tinder bio, but at least the first couple dates, they would say, how old are you? Oh, I'm 20. Oh, dang it. Well,
Darn.
Based off of your coochie
I knew there was a zero after that
X-ray
too.
For your...
Let's keep going.
Like what? We're experiencing brain rot vicariously through their bullshit. Oh, only 6 minutes in.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
I was baiting them by having a bald pussy and Botox, of course. Okay.
Thank you for that too.
And also, thank you. I want people to know when I'm pissed off at them. I want them to know when I'm mad. And I realized that when I had Botox, I didn't have any wrinkles, so I would be like mad at somebody, and they'd be like, anyway, like they think I was joking, and I was like, I'm serious, and I would have to subtitle my face because they didn't have any wrinkles. Or wrinkles.
Okay, I feel better.
They convey information.
See, where I have like a bitchy face, I have like a wrinkle going.
That's something at least. Like
subtitle my face. That's the first time I've ever heard that phrase used.
What?
The subtitle my face. That's you know what that is? Andrew, you talk about this all the time. Like when we enter the Industrial Revolution, our language changed to fit.
Yeah. Psychology changed. Like psychologists would be like, how you need to get on the right track. You don't have a lot of locomotion. You're burning off steam. And that was all during the industrial era. And now we say things like, I got to reboot. I got to detox. You say things.
To subtitle my face. Like that's one of those examples. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know where to like.
I don't know how else you would explain that.
You ever see Patrick where he's like eating something and drooling and his brain short circuiting? There's sparks going everywhere, and you hear like the grinding of the gears and the electrical sounds. That's me right now trying to think of a way to respond to anything she's saying. Like just the quality. This is what pisses me off. This is the number 3 fucking podcast for what, a week?
Well, yeah, at the moment, only because it's just new and it's still a meme. People just had to check it out. I mean, we had to.
People could watch. Yeah, I guess, but only it's done in a way that's like in like this sociological way. It's not. Want to see what talk to has got to say.
I mean,
we're doing it in response to like society.
I don't know. I was
breaking down what's popular.
Top everything they've talked about so far. Top 20 things that I wasn't expecting. Like
I didn't know what to expect. I'll be honest. I had zero.
Exactly. Like I wasn't expecting even 1 ounce of what they've said so far. I actually just thought it was going to be, it's almost fall. Pumpkin spice is back. Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah,
that's literally all I expected. And yet here we are. We've gone through how history is mostly false. Botox attracts pedophiles, and every man that this woman dated at a certain point in her life was a pedophile. Apparently,
it's a freak. Yeah,
this is a weird,
riveting, weird.
Shit. Yeah. I'll give him that. I wasn't expecting it.
Going through here?
Let me see. No, that's normal. Honestly
I'm going to leave mine. It gives me character.
Wrinkles are a sign of youth.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I decided to just stop getting Botox.
No sense.
Yeah, see, you know what I do kind of want? There's you can get Botox in your armpits so that you don't sweat. Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's
But the dermatologist said to me, so you can get, I think it's like 18 shots in both one armpit, 18 and 18, so that you don't sweat. But then he was like, the sweat does have to come out somewhere. And it usually comes out in your
And your poochie banana? What the fuck?
Why are you acting like you aren't talking about vaginas?
What did she call it? It sounded like she was speaking Swahili.
I think she
what did
called
she
it
call?
Poochie banana.
Poochie banana. That sounds like she's summoning a demon. Poochie banana.
Poochie banana.
Yeah, they're all huddled around the Starbucks cup in the center.
Something from fucking Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's from
Rips
Indiana
our heart
Jones,
out.
It is. I know.
Thing, yeah.
I said it.
Oh, sorry. I thought Andrew said it.
No.
Whatever.
Also, don't get Botox. If the Botox you get,
Poochie banana.
If the Botox you get prevents you from sweating, like we at some point as a society have to go.
I know.
Let's stop fucking with our biology, so that that's so unhealthy to do.
Yeah.
That's why you're not supposed to wear antiperspirant. You're not that's not good for you to, because you're literally stopping the natural process of your body releasing not just sweat but toxins in your body that need to come out. You're retaining toxins and sweat that need to come out of your body. Why? Because you don't want to kind of smell bad. First of all, I like when women sweat, so there's that information. Second,
all right,
I want to drink it up.
Yeah.
Oh, just plow
Be
forward.
Natural. Female endorphins smell, or pheromones smell good. Damn it, go back to natural. Don't shave your vagina hairs. Kill off the pedophiles.
I have
and don't
a slightly more centrist take. I think I have a slightly more centrist take on that. Just do whatever the fuck you want. If you're comfortable doing it, do it.
No, damn it.
You don't. If you want to wear the fucking deodorant, then wear the damn deodorant. If you don't, I guess don't. Just be prepared.
Wear deodorant. Wear deodorant. Just let your body sweat. Let your body sweat naturally. Don't get 18 Botox shots in your arm. That is insane.
It does sound insane when you just stop and you go, huh.
My lungs expand too much when I breathe, so I felt like getting Botox in my
build them up with Botox. Now I can't breathe. That's awesome.
I hope everyone who does that, it makes them infertile, so that at least they can't pass along these horrible ideas to their fucking poor kids.
Progeny.
Well.
Yeah, there are some people I don't want breeding on this planet, I'll be honest.
Oh my, most, all.
Yes.
In our poochie banana.
Preventative, that's why you grew it out.
Honestly, at this point, I like having pubic hair, sweating, wrinkles, because it is just my goal in life to attract straight men, and it really deters all the gay men, and I can't date any more gay men.
Yeah, shit.
What?
I am so confused.
What?
I have never heard this take.
I have also
all gay men out there that listen in the future, please comment below and let us know.
Yeah, please explain what the fuck.
Do you like body hair on women? Oh wait, hold on. You're gay men. Why is the body hair what stops you?
Yeah. Hey, gay men.
And
are
not
you
the fact that
in
it's
women?
a woman.
Please.
She's attracting zero gay men.
Yeah,
just by principle, she's attracting zero gay men.
Unless
they're
she's
gay, they're
dressing up as a man, I guess. Is she saying she looked like a man when she shaved? That doesn't make any sense. Would it not be more so the opposite? If you didn't shave and you had more hair, maybe then you could be a mistake.
Right.
I'm dying. I'm losing it. I'm having an aneurysm. Like crossed wires are occurring.
Gay men. I'm trying to. That's what I mean. Like I'm Patrick when he's short circuiting.
I'm like SpongeBob right now with that scene where all the little SpongeBobs in his head are running around burning documents.
Oh, yeah, the fine dining and breathing. Yeah, God. I don't get it. You're gonna attract. I don't. Yeah. All right. I guess that's gonna happen.
I don't know. I've never heard that before.
Straight men will go after women even if they just crawled out of like a tar pit and didn't bathe for like a week. Men would go, yeah, let me eat your asshole. Like that's not going to be the defining factor. Like, oh, I grew my pubic hair out, and then all the men just start fucking licking her in public.
How is this how has this woman gone around and been attracting pedophiles? And so when she
And gay
shaves,
men.
she attracts pedophiles.
Right.
But when she doesn't shave, she
sounds like thou doth protest too much. I think. I don't know. I have a lot of questions. I hate this stupid fucking dumb.
I'm completely lost, and we're not gonna get the answers.
No,
unless
we're not.
one of her
Everyone's
stupid co-hosts fucking says something, or I guess not her co-host, unless one of the people on the panel say something.
Panel, which is
I don't know what to call it. What do you call
it? Her guest, her second mic.
Her other 2 brain cells. All right.
Shit, if you want to come over here and
that she's sharing a brain cell with.
Yeah.
You know.
Fucking idiots.
If a guy looks at pubes on a vagina and is like, never mind, this is, you know.
He's a sissy ass bitch.
Yeah.
That's exactly. Yeah.
What?
You think?
Oh my, wait, so she doesn't even literally mean gay men. She's saying that if you don't like pubes, then you're gay.
Oh, wow. Wow.
What?
Wow, our culture is going in every different direction. I can't follow. Wow, okay. So,
like, am I misreading
you're not
that?
a real man, is what she's saying. You're not a real man if you're not.
Yeah, am I
if you're not
misreading
down
this?
with
Hang on.
pubes.
I don't want to assign something that.
You know why this is so far
awful to
beneath
somebody.
us? Not to sound pretentious. I think
know,
it's so far beneath us that it's above us. It's almost like this weird.
it's like whenever you computers always like they base things in 256. So if you subtract 1 from 0, it goes back around to 255. We've just done that. We've actually done. I forget what that's called, like a circle error or something. God, now I sound like an idiot. Holy shit. Whatever it's called, where it's like a rounding error. We went all the way back around. They're actually enlightened compared to us because of how stupid they really are.
It is. It's like some weird, like non-Euclidean. What's the thing that you can make with paper that if you like fold it over, it becomes like an optical illusion, like a
origami?
Yeah. I don't know
No. There's a shape that's like impossible, where it's one. No, it's like
one... the Klein's bottle or whatever.
Yeah,
it doesn't have.
Where it goes around, but it's one straight line, but it
has one side, but it's 3-dimensional.
It has one side. It's weird. It's a weird kind of matrix hack. That's what this is it's so antithetical to anything intellectual that it's actually progressive somehow. I don't know how else to...
I rewound it because I don't really want to assign what I just said to them quite yet. I need to rehear it again to make sure before I say that about them. But that was
let's do it.
Hang on,
the gay men, and I can't date any more gay men.
Yeah, shit. If you want to come over here and
wait, hold on. I gotta rewind it slightly further. What the fuck? She's dated multiple gay men. Oops, did I go back way too far?
do that now. I can't wait to get older.
Why not?
I mean, I think it would be fun.
It's kind of fun. It's just sort of like, there's veins on my leg, but like,
you know what this is?
Whatever, dude.
Anytime
my
sexual thing.
Ankles are blue now. I'm an avatar.
What happened?
Did I go forward?
I think you went forward.
Ah, fuck.
Hello.
I can hear you. Sorry.
I can hear you. It's preventing you.
Sorry, no. This is just people probably like weird men get off to this because it's a woman. Oh, Hawk Tuah. She's talking about giving a guy a blowjob and it's on TikTok. Now it's viral. Hey, let's listen to see if she says anything. Like this is just a.
It could be.
It's just a sex thing. It's a creepy sex thing.
I don't know. This feels like more like it's
made
for women.
What was the well? I don't. Not intellectual. Not like really. Wow. Regular, I don't think maybe regular people listen to this. What was that podcast? Call Her Daddy was like the -- YouTube podcast for a long time because it was just about sex. It was just men. That's why there's more porn there's more porn sites than any other thing on the internet. It's like 70% of the internet is just porn sites. It's the same. This is just a good example of. Because you're not allowed to be blatantly sexual in the pop sphere of influence without kind of masquerading it as well, and more you can now. But I guess why Britney was huge.
It's still taboo to do it in
because Britney was kind of that. or like fucking Janet Jackson or nipple, like all these weird, not scandals, but it's just an excuse for people to go, oh, sex, but it's out in public now, house, and then people get off to that. I think weird people get off to that.
Yeah,
men, mostly men.
I mean, yeah.
And they go, listen.
I think it's
what
both.
they're talking about though seems more like it's two women talking about random things relating to women. Yeah.
Yeah. She just went munch on that thing. Like everyone wants to hear her say that. That's a soundbite that they want to hear. Oh, munch on. Hearing her say that makes people, I think, go insanely insane.
We're fucking, dude. We're doomed. This is it. I have given up. Like we're
make your bag and live life.
Holy shit! I don't want to live life. I don't want to even engage anymore. I want to just disengage.
Side guy.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear the full intellectual thought process.
That's why you grew it out.
Honestly, at this point, I like having pubic hair, sweating, wrinkles, because it is just my goal in life to attract straight men, and it really deters all the gay men, and I can't date any more gay men.
Yeah, shit, if you want to come over here and munch on this rug, go for it, boy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. If a guy looks at pubes on a vagina and is like, never mind, this is,
Then he's a sissy-ass bitch.
Yeah.
That's exactly. Yeah.
We're weeding
I'm glad
out
you
the
think
weed.
that way. Yeah. You make me want to grow mine out and like finger wave it or something. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's what they were.
Like, why can't the number 3 podcast be talking about like some kind of intellectual discourse? Like, why? Well,
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's number 1.
That's true.
So
that's
we
true.
got that.
What was the second one? Tucker Carlson.
Tucker
Carlson politics.
Maybe. It's just
I haven't watched his podcast.
I just don't
at
give
all.
a fuck about
politics.
At least it's got to be a higher quality, regardless of what it's about. It has to be higher quality than munching on a rug and calling guys sissies if they don't like pubic hair. It has to be. It has to be, I think, almost objectively. I don't think you can go lower. I don't think it's possible not to be.
Oh, I don't know, man.
That's true. I
don't know. I could easily lower the bar myself.
I wish I could just.
But it shouldn't be. It should. We should hold ourselves to a higher standard as a people.
We should.
We don't.
Like when America collapses, I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be happy.
Well, I used to be able to be like, I'll be dead before that happens, and now
no,
I'll be dead when that happens. Like the day it collapses, I'm probably going to be eaten and skewered for being like a reasonable person.
That'll be when the worst of tribalism shows its face.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna move to fucking Italy. And I'm just gonna have my house in Ravello.
Oh shit! What you mean? There ain't gonna be no planes out of here. Airports will be locked down.
I will get a floating door and make my way across.
And hopefully not be eaten by whatever number of things.
Whatever. That's better than dealing with the fucking hot
or people
crowd. I will gladly take Megalodon's descent or descendants over fucking.
That sounds like a cool slam band. Megalodon.
Yeah, Megalodon.
All right, I'm gonna start that band.
There's an album called Megalodon by Gutter Slug.
I remember the art.
Guttural Slug, I think is. Fuck, who is that? I don't want to Google it on this computer.
I remember the art because the shark always looks silly to me.
It did look silly. I think it's Guttural Slug. I think. No, I'm losing my edge.
Don't you have a phone?
This is actually.
Just look it up on your phone.
I do have a phone. Let's see. Yeah, just so I can properly give a shout out. Guttural.
Hey, I got another follower.
Yay. Wow! Thank you.
Is there anyone watching right now?
God help you.
No, one. It says one. I think it's
Guttural Slug. Wait, hang on. Guttural Slug Megalodon. Come on. Yeah, that's right. I know my fucking trivia. All right. Shout out to Guttural Slug.
Yeah, you got me rethinking every damn thing right now. Holy shit. Keep going.
Man, she's talked for
All two things.
Less than 10 minutes. And her world has been shattered.
Well,
you know what it is. There's just something that happens when you get old. Getting older is actually kind of amazing. You know, I thought it would I would just blow my head off when I turned 40 or something. Jesus. You know, but there's something kind of freeing about it. You know.
Yeah,
wait, is she over 40?
She looks good. Well, that's what Botox does. That's
Is she? No way. Even with Botox, she does not look.
No, she doesn't.
But she's
she looks. I would say early, mid 30s.
Like 30 at mid 30s at the latest. Like she looks like 30.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, because
you quit caring.
Yeah, the guys that want to date you, they're like adults. There's something really fun about it. I don't know. I'm into it.
I like the way you see that.
What did you even just say?
Yeah, better than the kids I was dating back when I was in my 20s. They're way more fun.
Oh, Jesus, anyway.
The pedophiles
getting older is
and
actually
the
kind of
kids.
amazing. I thought it would I would just blow my head off when I turned 40 or something. But there's something kind of freeing about it, because
you quit caring.
Yeah, the guys that want to date you, they're like adults. There's something really fun about it. I don't know.
Just thanks for the insight. God
yeah, wow.
Damn. That was just nothing. Say anything.
It was a nothing burger. That's what all of
what's fun? What's fun about it?
Yeah, well, they're like adults. You know what I mean? They got 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth. Whoa, holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. Wow, you're making me rethink dating. Holy shit. Wow, oh my God, I might not be fucking asexual anymore.
I'll try some adults.
Yeah. You know what? I'll go over fucking. I'm not even gonna go there. Just. I can't even make these jokes. Continue, please, for all of us.
I like the way you see that. Now I can't wait to get older.
Why not?
I think it would be fun.
It's kind of fun. It's just sort of there's veins on my leg, but
what about it?
Whatever, dude. My ankles are blue now. I'm an avatar. Sick.
I cannot get over them.
Can you jump
I'm
higher?
an avatar.
I don't think I can jump at all. Yeah, my fake boobs have gotten too hard.
Bummer.
Your boobs are fake?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Shocker.
So it actually happened because. And can I tell you something about you?
What does she mean it actually happened? Whatever she was about to say makes it sound like it was this freak thing. Like, it was just this. Oh man, the way this happened.
Yep, I broke the internet when I got
fell
fake
in.
boobs.
I fell down the stairs, into a pit of fake tits, and just
into
a fucking silicone.
Yeah, that saw trap. The needles. It's or whatever.
What she's really saying is, yeah, it really happened. I grew too old and became too self-aware of my own mortality and self-appearance that I didn't have enough self-confidence that I had to physically, cosmetically alter myself to feel good about myself. Wow, it happened. Oh my gosh. Who could
getting older is so fun. Actually, what?
I don't mind the blue vein. A lot of guys don't like that. I don't
really care. It's just part of getting older.
It's natural. I like natural things.
I've been looking. So I don't have my glasses on as per usual, and so the screen that I've been watching it on is through the Google screen, and it's pretty tiny, so I guess I didn't really notice, but now that I'm looking a little bit closer, yeah, her face has definitely had some work to it.
Yeah.
So
if she's in her 40s and she has no wrinkles,
now I can believe.
I see it now.
I don't know why I didn't notice before, but yeah.
The way when the light hits it a certain way, you can kind of tell.
The shininess is
you
there.
look like a mannequin. That's not normal.
Yeah, and her face isn't moving.
No, it's
her
not.
face
it's
doesn't
so
move
weird.
when she talks.
How is that? I'm sorry, not to be mean, but how is that attractive? What is attractive about that?
I don't know, man. Some people find it attractive, so look, to each their own.
It's like bimbo-ish. I don't get the bimbo fetish.
I agree, but to each their own.
Some people are chubby chasers. Some people like short midget strippers. Like everyone, I guess it's not super far fetched to be like, oh, I'm into people with smooth skin and big boob. Like it kind of makes sense. There are crazier fetishes.
It's not that it's not crazy. It's just I don't know. develop a taste that's not plastic. Like that's kind of my argument. Is
yeah.
Like
agreed, but yeah, free country.
Do your thing, yeah. I mean, there's it's certainly not the worst thing you could be into.
Yeah,
but
could be into children. That could be
that
anything.
Is arguably worse. Yeah,
which according to her is the same thing.
Right.
Whatever. What did she say? Fucking shaving.
I don't know about that.
No, it's not.
She said if you shave, you're a pedophile, or if you into shave girls.
No. Oh, that's how worse.
That's what she said, isn't it?
No, it is not. God, that is literally how rumors start.
That's how wars start.
She was saying because when she shaved, whenever she shaved, she would attract pedophiles for some reason.
Yeah.
And she got tired of dating them, so she grew her hair out to not date pedophiles.
Yeah. Isn't that what I said?
I don't think so.
I've
forgotten what you said, but I'm pretty sure you said something that was a bit more like
outlandish.
She said if she's saying she was attracting pedophiles because she was shaving, then her main thesis there, if I may, is that shaving is that pedophile. You're a pedophile if you prefer a shaved pubis area, which is stupid.
I don't think she said that. That was a side conversation that Dan had brought up.
All right, well, all of them are the same person. They're all the same vapid, fake, fucking social media.
Look, we're supposed to be better than these people. We must not make general.
Oh, that's not hard to do.
That's a given.
I woke up and I was better. I could kill 8 people and I'd be better than these people.
Jesus.
I could be an actual pedophile and I'd be better than these people.
Actually, I don't agree with that. No.
No.
I'd have to put you down.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought I was serious. Never mind. Go ahead. Wow.
Oh, you're dog whistling, Andrew.
I'd have to put you in the ground for that one. I'm sorry. Actually, I wouldn't be sorry if you were a pedophile, I guess.
Like a plant.
Turning me on. All right, anyway. Keep moving, please.
Yep. Plow forward.
I think part of the reason people love you so much because you're like ghetto Dolly Parton or something.
Yeah, I say so. That is a good.
Whoa.
God, what a legacy to have.
What'd she just fucking say? Hold on.
What the fuck?
She said.
Oh, hold on.
So it actually happened because. And can I tell you something about you? I think part of the reason people love you so much because you're like ghetto Dolly Parton or something.
Yeah, I say so.
Ghetto Dolly.
Not even close. Dolly Parton was talented.
What does that even mean? Like, people actually
Ghetto Dolly
like
Parton.
and respect Dolly Parton.
I was going to say, we need to unpack that a lot.
Should have called her pedo Dolly Parton.
Like, I don't even know.
Just because Dolly Parton is, what, from Nashville?
Famous.
And
or that.
Has a country accent. And
you're
right.
He's famous.
And white.
Everybody who's from where I'm from is the same as me.
All right.
Unbelievable.
That is a good comparison right there.
Trailer
Trailer Trash Dolly or whatever it is that there's this epidemic where especially white women, super privileged white women, will talk about how hard their lives are.
Like you?
How when I was at this Hollywood party, the producer hugged me too long and we all have to march because a white woman was uncomfortable. My trauma. And you're like, what was your trauma? And they're like, I had to move to Canada to do this movie. And you're just like, where's the trauma used to be a word that was reserved for ER nurses, and it was a thing where blood was involved, and everyone's talking about their trauma and how they get triggered and they struggle with anxiety. And meanwhile, they're from Connecticut and whatever. And you,
what? Come on, hold on. What is that?
If you're from Connecticut, you're not ever allowed to be traumatized by it.
Yeah.
You can't have trauma if you're from Connecticut.
New Hampshire, you're fucked.
Maine,
what?
I don't.
That was the funniest part of the whole podcast.
So I think I know what she's saying is that I kind of half agree. I was actually talking about this with my therapist because I hate using the word trauma too. It should be reserved for people who were assaulted or whatever, who had some really, something that you could tell to anybody and they would gasp in surprise at how, truly, again, traumatic that it would be like, oh, your father beat you or something like, oh my gosh, I bet that was really traumatic. But it also can be, I mean, it can be reserved for anything that actually triggers
you.
a traumatic response in the brain, which is going to be different for everybody.
Yeah.
And, I would say that maybe some people are just weaker than others, but I don't know. Even then I go back and forth and I go, well, people respond differently to different things. It's not really for anybody to say that, I kind of have this, two sides of the coin to that. I get what she's saying. I do understand it. I don't fully disagree, but I don't know.
The way that ending, boy.
From Connecticut.
Yeah, like what
that was hilarious.
I want more on that.
She's saying like you're from because Connecticut, I think, is a relatively wealthy. There's a lot of Ivy League schools there and shit. I think that's kind of like if you were born in like
Uganda.
Yeah, some third world, or you're in Gaza right now, and you're like, fuck, I'm getting bombed today, tomorrow, and every day, probably for the rest of my life. I have no arms and legs. Both my parents are just, they don't exist anymore. My home's been blown, or like, in where is it? Asheville right now. Like those people probably went through trauma.
That was a weird segue, but yeah.
Well, from the hurricane, like there's a lot of loss.
No, I know. It was just funny.
Yeah, it's weird to compare those two. I don't know. I'm trying to kind of give like a broad spectrum of things.
Sure.
I'm trying to be, but
no, I mean, I get it.
Probably traumatic.
I get what she's saying, and I already know she's not going to have the nuanced other side to this.
Absolutely
presume.
not.
We'll see.
No,
but like I also go back and forth on this. Especially with certain, having certain people in my life, I kind of have to. I was forced to see both sides of the coin, and
Me too.
I kind of fall somewhere in the middle. I think some of it, some people are bullshitting because they're lazy, and then others actually do have.
I don't even think it's that. I think they have a victim complex. I don't think it's laziness. I think
I guess laziness.
I know what you mean.
Is then an after effect of it. More so, it's just like not laziness. I don't know what word. Either way, point being, I've seen the real side of it and I've seen the fake side of it. And I don't know what to make of it. It's difficult to. I want to sit here and be like, pull up your fucking bootstraps and but not completely. Like I'm just like, no, but like, come on, guys, just a little bit,
but,
please.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a person who, what is she saying? Like hugged someone too long? Like if someone was groped or someone, had a less than desirable encounter, I could see that potentially.
I could see even like the hugging thing. I could see that being kind of weird. Now, would it cause trauma? I don't know. I guess it could. Right? Anything can cause trauma to anybody, but I don't think it's usually it's not usually that causes the person to speak out. I feel like it's normally repeated things.
Right.
And if that's like the weird thing that someone does to you, like if Dan Schneider hugs you a little too long, when you're on a Nickelodeon show, I might be a little bit weirded out. So, at the very least. So, yeah, I don't know. I think she's going to take the complete extreme other side of this and just be like, it's all bullshit. Aside from like, severe things like rape, PTSD, stuff like that. Or not PTSD, that's part of it. Like wartime trauma, stuff like that. I think that like she probably believes it for that type of stuff, and then for the smaller things, she wouldn't take into consideration.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's probably just fair. Blew by the fact that this is my family situation. What? Move on.
Yeah, what about it?
It's like I'm not making this my thing.
It's like dark humor, too. That's like how most people deal with it.
But it's also, I don't want you to pity me. I'm not going to try to be a victim in order to get attention. And, like, I'm fine. I'll be okay.
Yeah, I've accepted it. Why can't you fucking accept it? Laugh at it. Move on.
I'm not going to bore.
What are they even...
It depends on what it is.
I was going to say, and they haven't even discussed anything yet. They haven't said what they're both talking about technically. They're both agreeing with each other as if they've both experienced something, which maybe they have, and they just haven't shared it. But like right now, it's just
that's
I don't like it's if you haven't had something like a traumatic happened to you, then yeah, it's real easy to say, yeah, just blow past it, joke about it.
Right.
But obviously,
there's just nothing unique about the Hawk 2. I don't even know her name. The main girl,
Haley Welch.
There's nothing unique. Like she's literally a random girl from TikTok. Like it's not like she did anything unique, really. It's not like she has a talent. It's not like she has any reason to be able to be a person that people want to listen to.
Yeah.
Right. Like it was just a freak thing. It'd be like if you or even if you just did anything to prove a consistent merit. If you go, okay, well this person's gaining traction because they are doing was a one even look, and here's proof of that. Look at the wall. That's the entire brand. It's the entire thing she's riding on. Yeah. And they think it gives them a pass to, and I mean, I guess it does if people listen. That's the free market. That's the capitalistic, people can do what they want. But
I'm starting to be against that.
But this speaks less about her and more about us as a people.
Sure.
Like it's the Walmart syndrome. It's, Walmart's so big and powerful. Well, but if you shop there, then you support them. You just do with your money. And it's just, and I guess we're kind of hypocrites.
Obviously, to be fair, and that's in a lot of scenarios. Like, of course, everything's more nuanced, but like with the Walmart thing, it's like a lot of times Walmart when it exists, it drives out all the smaller businesses.
It's a lot of businesses.
You have no choice but to shop at Walmart. So then you have no choice but to support the big company.
Yeah.
Well, people just said, "Fuck it, we're still going to pay for the other person." Hey, plungers are $15 here. Walmart sells them for $1.50. We're just still going to pay. Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, if I had the money to support a local business over fucking Walmart, I would. A lot of times, though, Walmart, just like Amazon, they'll purposely undersell shit to make it almost it's borderline irresistible. Like where you're paying,
it is doable, but it takes a sacrifice that a lot of people don't want to make.
Well, I mean,
or just have less stuff. Have less stuff for a bit.
Like, I mean, even just buying.
Walmart sells a lot of non-essentials.
Sure, yeah,
that's true.
Well, but you could shop at Aldi or Lidl. There's a million other cheaper or as cheap places
those are
than
also
Walmart.
Big corporations, though. Those aren't
local
businesses.
They're better than Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart is. I mean, Walmart has been
absolutely better than Walmart.
Why?
I think they've been in the top 5 of the Fortune 500s for like 10 years.
I
think they've been number one.
They've existed for longer, and they just make more money here. Like,
I mean, the way that they treat their workers
companies
is one. Aldi. I think Aldi just increased their minimum wage for their workers recently to like $21 an hour or something. Like
$9.20. Oh
man, why am I going to college? What's the point?
Just go to Aldi University.
I mean, even down to the products that they have, like they're just generally a better ecosystem of products, of services. Like even the customer service is just better. They're generally more, I think,
don't
like
agree with that.
Franchised.
I think it's as good as Walmart.
Maybe
people
not.
At Aldi don't talk to me ever.
Well, at Aldi, the whole point of Aldi is you're getting kind of second-hand food that's not as good,
correct.
Which is why it's cheaper. Which I'm fine with.
That's good though. That's instead of it going to waste. You know how much Walmart?
I prefer that. Yeah,
Walmart
do you know how much probably Aldi and Lidl also waste? That's the thing.
Well, but it's still better though. Is my point. Like you're never gonna have.
I don't know.
Zero.
I can't speak to how good these corporations necessarily are. I think I would agree that I think they treat their employees a little bit better. Like even just giving the cashiers a seat at the cashier at the cash register. Like that alone, it's like there's no reason anyone. And I think Walmart might do that now. I'm not sure. I don't ever see a fucking cashier in there anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, self-checkout
cashiers. Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know, but
I think any company
I don't even know how we got on this tangent.
Because we were talking about what people value and how those things become big, even if they're bad, because people like this fucking just backwoods, whatever.
Well, I think this is going to die
too
off
mean
because I mean,
absolutely.
What are they talking about? What do they have? What are they offering right now? These are like the just sort of
that we couldn't get anywhere else. These. Well, people just value crap content. They value
I feel like
garbage.
I've heard all this many times before.
It is a valuing of garbage. That really is what it is. Like this goes back when I talk about American culture. Like this is kind of proof that American culture really is dead. Our culture really has fallen so far. Our values, though, this is a form of entertainment. Like the entertainment that we used to value had substance to it. The food that we used to eat had substance in it. The people that we used to support relatively compared to this had substance. This is just, there's no, I would almost say that there is literally no substance here. Almost literally, actually zero. There's nothing that is contributing to society or being contributed to society from this in any way. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing really even, I guess interesting is subjective. But
I don't know.
Nothing that anyone else couldn't do.
I don't think they're saying shit. Now, contribution to society, I don't think I'd rule that argument out ever. That's like, because you could argue many things don't contribute anything to society, technically. But
you could NFL, football, that doesn't,
I mean, I
still think
money to our economy,
At least sports are, I don't know, I think sports at least have some kind of
what I was going to say is just what they're talking about.
Hard.
What they're talking about normally with this type of stuff, like with their views in particular, like I've already got these people pinned down. I can pretty much I kind of already know what they believe about everything, just based on the way they're talking. It's very normie takes, and it's a certain group of normies that have these takes, and it sounds like they're repeating the conclusions of someone who did work and had nuance in a discussion and came to something else. And these are just very of course they don't fucking believe that, that people can have trauma for, whatever reasons. Of course, you don't like pubic hair on a girl, you're gay. Like, they're like, what? I feel like these are just like, these people, actually, it makes sense for this lady. She's 40 apparently or something. So it makes sense that she has these fucking opinions, but and the Hawk Tuah girl, I don't know. She's just going along with whatever the fuck. Because I guess this Whitney Cummings person is just, I don't know, famous sort of ish. I guess I don't know.
I mean, she's definitely the kind of the alpha between the two. Like, clearly Haley looks up to her in a lot of ways, and is just kind of going to be submissive almost to whatever she says.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
go ahead.
That Haley girl is probably just using her as a springboard for her career because she knows, hey, why not go on the number 3 podcast? Same with Logan Paul. They're probably not friends. She's probably.
No, of course they're not fucking friends.
A Hawk Tuah girl just needs guests that people know, and the guests need an extra boost to their career. That's kind of what radio and talk shows have always been anyway.
Yeah,
they're not friends. True. You think Dr. Phil, you think Letterman is friends with fucking, I don't know, fucking Scarlett Johansson? I mean, maybe just because they're both Hollywood, but not personally. Logan Paul would not care about this girl if she didn't blow up on TikTok. He just wouldn't. It's a business move. It's a smart one, but it's a fake one. Like, it's not a real friendship.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is just very, what they're saying. Like, I know this is going to die because even the people, like, there's much more successful people out there that have these same exact talking points, but have actually talked about them. And they're the ones that will get the followers. Whereas this, it's just, I mean, as much as people like to, huff their own farts and agree with themselves, I don't think, I don't know. I don't think that what they're saying is going to last. It's just, it can't. There's no, like, why would I come here to hear this when, like, if I'm the average person that thinks these things already, why would I come here to hear them just restated at me but not discuss it at all? Like, think of how many topics have we blown through in 10 minutes?
Yeah, like
holy shit.
10, probably one per minute. Botox. Let's say Botox.
Botox.
We talked about pubic hair,
pubes, fucking
attracting
fake
certain
history.
men.
Fake history.
Yeah, fake. That was the first thing they said.
They're on. What are they
Whatever
on
they're
right
on
now?
now.
Trauma of being fake.
Trauma.
God damn, guys. These
it's
are
just
all, like,
vomit.
Things you could discuss for, like, one of these you could discuss for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, easily.
History.
This shit is
you could discuss
hour long, though.
History discrepancies. I'd love to talk about that. Historical discrepancies.
I don't even know where to. I don't even know where to begin.
But people don't. People don't care though. People want, hey, on Hot Tuah, they were talking so smart. They were talking about people are able to say that they listened in to these great topics, but there wasn't any like you're saying, there wasn't any. They weren't delving into the actual nuance of any of the subjects. They're just saying it for the sake of it.
It's a passing fling. This is as soon as those views drop low in what I presume will be at most a couple months,
a couple weeks.
She's going to be back on the road, trying, taking any money she can get to show up at whatever music festival or event to just say "Hawk to a haha," and then eventually.
Yeah, I mean, eventually it's going to. I think eventually she's going to start to be vilified. Like after, like she showed up at some game or some concert or something. It was some like famous country singer, and she said it like there was zero crowd response. Everyone was just like, okay.
Yeah, we saw it in that Joseph Buckley video.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, you gotta eventually.
I can't wait for her to have to go back to, like, that's not going to happen.
Working.
Are you kidding?
She's going to do whatever she can to not work. And originally I think wasn't she offered like $50,000 to do like open an OnlyFans or something, and she refused because she said that's like below her.
Yeah, she might do it.
We'll see. We'll see. When the money from this runs dry, I feel like she's going to turn to it and be like, no, I'm just owning it. I'm a woman. I can do whatever I want. I know I said it was below me before, but,
Just kidding.
OnlyFans.
I would not like.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Look, I'm not trying to be that mean, but why would you subscribe? Like, she's just.
Yeah, how is she different from what you could find on the internet?
I've seen 8,000 of her at my local university. Literally. She looks just like so many people.
She looks like she kind of does missionary and nothing else. Like just
oh my god.
Oh god, now we're just throwing around ad hominems. We're pieces of shit too. We suck.
Sexist podcast. Oh my god.
We are. They hate women.
Whatever.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with missionary. Guys do though.
Open your asshole, bitch. Come on, give it up.
God.
Give up the brown. What can Brown do for you? I'll tell you.
Anyway, let's move on from that. I don't want to talk about that.
Bore the fuck out of you guys talking about how hard my life is. Everyone's life is hard.
My mama left me and she picked crack over me. Please sit here and cry.
Have you tried crack though?
Jesus, that's terrible though. Wait, what was that? Hold on.
I think she was joking.
What a place to pause. I don't think she was.
I don't know if she was joking or not.
I mean, I could believe it. Right now? Her mom did crack long before she had her.
No, she's not saying that her mom did that. She's parodying someone saying that.
Right. That's what I just said. I don't believe.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think she's. I think she means to demean her, to be like, what? So what? Everyone's life is hard. I have to work at Walmart. Your mom did crack, whatever. Like, those two things are quite different.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what the argument there is.
I don't know either. I don't even honestly. I can only think of an "It's Always Sunny" meme, which you haven't seen it yet, Dan. Have you ever watched "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia," Andrew?
No.
No.
With Danny DeVito.
People, damn it.
Yeah. I don't watch shows.
There's no point in making the reference.
We're one step above the Hawk Tuah girl.
Oh, anyone out there who's ever watched that show? It's like Mac and Charlie making fun of Dennis and Dee for doing crack, and they're like doing like a whiny crybaby thing. They're like, "Oh, did you get addicted to crack?" Oh. It's a funny fucking episode. Anyway, God, what a conversation.
Though, from what I understand, it's better than a kid.
Yeah, I've never seen an.
Wait,
I have literally thousands of them.
I have to
rewind it a little bit. Someone.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
My mama left me and she picked crack over me. Please sit here and cry.
Have you tried crack though? From what I understand, it's better than a kid.
Gotta love that little. That was a Freudian slip if I've ever fucking heard one. She like saves it. She's like, "Have you ever tried it?" Well, from what I've heard.
From what? Yeah. My friend.
It's better than a kid.
Told me. That's also really kind of shitty of Haley to be like, Oh, my mama chose like being a crack baby is one of the worst ways you can start life.
I know.
Like,
that's what I was trying to say. Like that's so
that
fucking
is
shitty.
I don't feel bad about saying she only does missionary now because kind of fuck her for that a little bit.
Holy shit!
Like that's mean, man. Like you have a rough life if your parents do coke, not even cocaine. Cocaine's the fun one. They do crack. That's the hard one.
Part of this is like if it really was a joke, then fine. But I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like it. She's not delivering it like a joke. And maybe she's just a really bad comedian, which I could believe.
Dry humor.
But just doesn't sound like a joke. Because, I mean, we've made plenty of awful jokes on this one episode already. I'd like to hope that it was they sounded like jokes. And, we laughed after it. So that's a good indicator. And there was no laugh here. It was just immediately move into, oh, well, have you ever tried it? It's better than a kid.
It's better than a kid?
Yeah, that's what she said. Like, better than having a
smoke
kid.
A kid? Oh. Yeah. I was going to say, that is some borderline, it's better than a kid, man. Okay, Epstein.
No.
Relax.
No, it's better than having a kid.
I don't know. Having a kid sucks, so I don't even... Anything's better than that.
I don't believe
Getting your arms and legs
parts
ripped
of it
off
suck. I don't think having a kid sucks.
Fuck that.
I don't have a kid yet, though, so I guess I can't fully speak, but I want a kid.
Yeah, I'm good. Even just having two cats is enough for me.
Yeah.
And I love these little fucks, and it's still too much. Couldn't imagine something you have to, like, put clothes on and fucking feed actual food, not kibble, and drive them to shit and have to nurture them with love and affection. Fuck that. That sounds terrible.
Well, I guess at least you are set on not having a kid then.
I'm good. I'll keep my money and my career. Fuck a kid. Not literally. I mean, I denounce the...
Just say fuck having a kid.
You're right. I don't really know where to go from there.
And I'm fine. Yeah. I'll be okay.
Yeah, I've accepted it. Why can't you fucking accept it? Yeah. Laugh at it. Move on.
I'm not going to bore the fuck out of you guys talking about how hard my life is. Everyone's life is hard.
My mama left me and she picked crack over me. Please sit here and cry.
Have you tried crack though? From what I understand, it's better than.
I get the impression that this 40-year-old lady, whatever her name is, I get the impression that she kind of saw, they were saying those things, and she, in her head, was like, what we're saying right now sounds terrible. Let me fucking shift.
Yeah.
Get to a more comedic tone.
Yeah.
I get that felt very deliberate.
Yeah.
And that she was like, I might be saying some things that I shouldn't be, but I've said them. So, have you ever tried crack? Ha ha.
Yeah, ha ha.
Than a kid.
Yeah. I've never seen an unhappy crackhead.
Neither have I. I don't think I have either. And they're like super.
Why?
Yeah, they're Superman.
In fact, I think every crack addict I've ever seen looked unhappy.
Yeah. Again, not coke.
Yeah.
People on coke are generally a little happier. They're like, woo, coke. Crack though, that's like doing heroin.
I don't
happy
see
doing
crackheads smiling for the reason of being happy.
Right, they're smiling because they're not sane anymore. It's not a happy smile. It's a I don't know where I am smile.
Yeah.
No, none of that.
I guess the crackheads in wherever they are they in Nashville? Where the fuck did they say they were?
Everywhere.
No, I'm saying them. The fucking Tuah people.
Oh.
These people. It was somewhere in Tennessee. I don't know if it was Nashville. Whatever. I guess the ones there are built different.
Superman too.
Maybe.
That's it. There was Lil Boozy did a video about crack.
That's my man.
He talked.
Lil Boozy?
I'm so
Who
tired
are
of all
these
these
people?
Lil Uzi. Is that a rapper?
People.
Oh,
it's a rapper. Pretty sure
did they say Lil Uzi or I thought
no,
they said
I think she said Lil Boozy.
Yeah.
With a
Boo.
B.
Yeah, with a B.
I don't.
Boozy,
There's no way. I didn't hear that. Wow.
I don't know. Fentanyl is like no good. He's like, my crackheads, like they play basketball, they're athletic, they can run, they can fix a car. Like my crackheads are doing well.
That's so boozy of him.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight a crackhead.
I don't want to fight a crackhead.
That's like fighting one of those souped up kangaroos, like in Australia. They'll beat your ass. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't know what those kangaroos.
Souped up? Do you mean just normal kangaroos?
It's
a normal kangaroo has like abs.
Yeah, it does. They're scary.
Fucking terrifying. One of the fucking it's not souped up. It's just normal.
Yeah, it's probably what she means. But
I doubt. I honestly, I don't think it is. I think she thinks. I don't know what she thinks actually. I'm not gonna finish that.
I don't know if she thinks.
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah, I don't have a fucking clue what she thinks. I can't think of what she could think. I don't know.
Like, I get just bantering or whatever, just like fucking around is fine.
I mean, that's all this is, but that's like what you and I do, but off a podcast, That's not our show.
Right. It's not interesting, it's not enlightening in any way. Unless, if it was genuinely funny and witty and had, again, something unique to offer. Like, talk, if you're going to talk, that's fine. I'm not saying you have to constantly, that you need to innovate to have a podcast. I think you should, but you can do whatever you want. But if we're going to glorify this and actually give these people a platform as a society, they're I don't know. I mean, you do have kind of a responsibility, I think. If you're going to have that kind of a platform, you do have a responsibility to give something of value. Yeah. It's like video games or movies that try to be historically accurate and aren't. You're like, well, you're representing something that's historically accurate. Like you're misrepresenting almost the thing that you're doing. And so now I don't know. I mean, their mission statement isn't.
My opinion on that is the free market opinion, because I think people just naturally the whole vote with your wallet type mentality. People will just they'll see it for what it is, move on. They'll get something else.
I'm slowly becoming more totalitarian, just so that, because even free speech, man, free speech, you got to earn that shit. I think the founding fathers should have put in a clause. Every generation, I don't know. There's some kind of thing that's like, if you don't pass a test or whatever, it's like, all right, you have to now earn your free speech.
Well, wait a minute, hold on. They did that with African Americans for a long time, and that did not turn out well. They did a literacy test. Yeah, that was Jim Crow.
Oh shit.
That was. Whew.
Well, but theirs was racially charged. Mine is cultural.
This is for everyone.
This is everybody. Yeah. So, this isn't even an IQ thing. I think you can be dumb as rocks.
In order to vote, you gotta.
Well, in order to vote, you keep cutting in and out, Angie. You got to fix your connection. But see, I like it. It's silencing the opposition to my idea. I'm totally in favor of the powers that be. Seriously, free speech is allowing the dumbest motherfuckers. And it's not even dumb. It's just people who, it's people who just, it's thoughtlessly, willfully ignorant. It's not even just, you just don't have a lot of intelligence. I can forgive that. It's breeding this culture of just, of nothingness, of no value. And I think you should have to pass a test to go on the internet. I think you have to go, it's the your test. You should have to go through that. Mine is completely equal opportunity, regardless of your race, skin color, gender, background, whatever, status, prestige, pedigree, location, all of it. I don't care if you're whatever. You have to pass the fucking free speech test that goes, okay, you go on a podcast, what are you going to talk about? Well, I'm going to talk about pubic. Nope, you're banned. You're now sent to the camp where you have to learn what quality discussions are. And then afterwards, maybe.
Yeah, but maybe. As soon as you have a governing body that limits people like that, you immediately open the door for corruption. That works only if we're in support of them. But
I'll take corruption over.
I'd rather, unfortunately.
I can't believe. You're being silenced by.
I'd rather have Hawk. No, help.
No.
I said I'd rather have Hawk Tuah than Hitler, I think.
Well, I didn't say Hitler. Now this is a little bit of a non sequitur.
Yeah.
Well, but that's the immediate slippery slope that you get as soon as you go, well, we got to start monitoring.
It would have to be a governing body that is like the elite of, like,
there's no such thing.
Like communication and thought.
Like Mensa? Like Harvard? What the
yeah. Even
Mensa gets to determine.
There has to be a way where we can find a benevolent governing body that understands an objective standard of quality that is able to regulate the free market in such a way that prevents content like this from being popular for the sake of the culture. Like,
here's the thing,
it would be run by people. Dumb down the populace.
It would be run by people, and people are fallible, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
So but I don't think you can ever have
AI
without.
Let AI run it.
Oh my God!
AI can run it.
Please.
Let AI run it. At least it takes out the human element. I'm actually kind of okay with that.
I'm not, because then you have a Hal from 2001 Space Odyssey type.
No, that's all propaganda.
What?
It's all.
2001 Space Odyssey is anti-AI propaganda. You heard it here, folks.
I don't know. There has to be some way where we can, like, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't want it to be a political governing body. Like, I would want it to be a social governing body, where, like, the smartest, most sociologically, like, objective, well-versed, and I don't know. I don't even know how you would form a coalition. Maybe it's too idealistic of me to say. Well, but I think that there is a body of people that could run it and go, no, this is like a cult, like cultural, like not, I don't even know the cult, like a cultural, like cultural standard committee. That's what it would be. The CSC. I'm coming up with it on the fly. I'm going to start the CSC, and it's like, okay, if you're going to get on. Like somebody who wouldn't allow the Hawk Tuah girl to get famous, again, for the betterment of our fucking culture, to preserve America, we need to implement the CSC, the Cultural Standards Committee, so that we don't have fucking retards getting famous. Like, I think most people can admit that too many stupid people get famous, and we need a way to prevent that.
People also think that.
Well, but at least that's their one correct idea.
Well,
we just need to agree on what
the same standard of stupid that we do.
So then, I don't know. We'll work on it.
Let's just buy an island and leave.
Maybe. I'm just gonna move.
Like, God.
That's it. I guess you can't police something like this.
No.
Like, no. I don't know if I get to be able to like reverse engineer what the fuck is happening and then find a way to undo it. There has to be some way to get through to people. Even if it's like I'd be okay even using, like, I would be okay almost like using AI to steal the Kardashians' voice and likeness, to have them say this stuff and go, hi, I'm Kim Kardashian. Here's why we're going to talk about, whatever. Like, here's why we're going to talk about, I don't know, critical thinking. Okay, yeah, but something that would actually benefit society, but the retards would need to hear it from somebody who they worship. Like, I'd be okay even with that, to do that, to use, the popular, the celebrities. At least we'd be using celebrities for a good, they've already sold their souls, basically, so let's at least put them to good use. I don't know. Free speech was a mistake. The founding fathers had a really good idea. They didn't realize how fucking dumb people were going to get. They could never have known. I would love to go back in time and be like, look at this shit. Fucking what's his name, George Washington and all them, they would have just jumped in the river. They would have jumped in the river and drowned themselves. They would have said,
to their
fucking
English.
I'm going back to England. I'll take the fucking king over whatever this dumb shit. Why even bother?
Yeah, they changed it all. They're like, actually, taxation without representation, please.
Yeah.
We'll go get all that tea out of the harbor for you. I'm sorry.
I can't handle this fucking and it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. Like that's what I mean is I'm trying to save America by implementing totalitarian rule. Do you understand why my reasoning?
It's a last ditch. Our freedom, we have to lose.
Right.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
It's a last ditch effort at trying to keep us from fucking going insane.
It's good enough.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, they'll love you there.
To where? North Korea?
Yeah. North Korea, China.
I've heard enough. I've heard enough of his ideas to know that he's not on the committee. I have to really think long and hard of who I would want on the committee. Like, I wouldn't want any of our modern politicians at all. None. No. Zero politicians. If you are a politician, you are immediately disqualified. I don't care any political background, whatever. Even professors, I would be really like. I would want to have professors because they're smart and they're well versed and they're studied and they understand the science behind stuff. But a lot of them they're too polarizing, too biased. Like, we need philosopher. Like, we need to reignite philosophy is what we need. People don't really philosophize. That's not a thing that we don't have philosophers anymore. And if we do, they're too polarizing. What'd you say?
Velociraptors.
Velociraptors.
Yes, philosopher. Do you remember that fucking meme?
God.
I do.
Yeah, the Velocipaster, yeah.
That's it. We need the Velocipaster. I don't know. This is just wishful thinking. I have to talk myself off the ledge when I watch this shit because it's just I have to believe that there's something we can do to prevent
to just make fun of it and bully it into deletion.
Submission, yeah. Well, but it's not though. It's only going to make it more famous. That's part of the problem with this shit. It's like why Ronnie Radke's so fucking famous. Is half the people that are making him famous don't even like him.
Yeah.
Which then exposes him to more people that do like him. That's what happens.
Like us. We're doing it too.
Right. Kinda. That's what I mean. Sure. That's why I was a little hesitant to even do
so we're part of the problem.
Kinda.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No, we're not.
That's the whole fucking you criticize society yet you participate in it. That's
that is what that is.
It's like, yeah, because I'm alive.
Oh shit. That's needed that.
I mean, I don't know. Could you really say we're supporting this? We've covered 11 minutes of it in 2 hours, and
we've talked a lot about. I mean, the fact that we've even dedicated any time to it.
Well, you want to. So it's a pretty common thing to be like, yeah, we should just shove it in a corner and leave it there to die, but very often that doesn't work. Usually, if you do that, then a small thing grows. So it's better to put it out in front of people and kill it publicly.
Philosophize on it. That's true.
Public execution.
Yeah, that's... Hey, look, I was just going to the committee.
No, not for people.
If Hitler came back, we would want him to not be banned on Twitter so that we could, expose him. Show people, hey, look, it's Hitler. Oh, yeah, avoid him. We wouldn't want to hide it. Ban it to fester and grow in the shadows. That would be really bad. Yeah, that's my contribution.
Yeah,
I don't know. All right, well, let's keep rolling here. We've got
I guess left. Rolling.
God knows what else they're gonna get onto in the next minute.
Oh, only God Himself could predict what's gonna be next.
I don't think even he knows it. This girl is like
maybe not. They've actually transcended.
He was up there brewing a pot of people. He was up there stirring, adding ingredients, and she just sort of fell out while he was stirring. You know how when you stir and a little bit of water falls out. You
ever see the intro to the Powerpuff Girls where he accidentally knocks in Chemical X? That's kind of what happened to the fucking Hawk 2. They just Chemical R for retard. Oh no, Chemical R. Oh, what's going to happen? Well,
Chemical
just give it 21 years or however old she is. My kitten has come to join me, so I'm now slightly distracted. Kitty Witty.
Anyway, Let's get back
Litter
to this
man.
thing.
Of Australia, those kangaroos.
That's a really good comparison.
That's what he reminds me of.
Like a souped up fucking kangaroo.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with him.
Guy's an animal. But like, so that's something that is such a breath of fresh air about you.
It is.
You know?
I agree.
Wow.
So I'm gonna be
I agree. I'm great.
real with y'all.
Yeah,
I was
I
never the
agree.
biggest football fan. I honestly don't even get the rules that much. But what I do know is I like having fun and winning money. And Better Picks let you win up to 1,000 times your money. The app is super easy. And
live
it's 1,000 times more.
God.
This woman, the other chick, is trying. She's trying to find things good to say about this chick, even though there's nothing redeeming about her. Like she's like, it's really redeeming about you and Logan Paul is that you're honest. Boy, what a hot take! How amazing are you? At, like she had nothing else because there's nothing else. She's not a personality. She doesn't really have.
She's
character.
not a personality.
Just correct. Most people.
She's
aren't.
just a no. Well, at least even Kim Kardashian, you could almost. I don't know. Maybe that's only because they've been in the spotlight for so long. But I could at least.
There's nothing there either.
I don't know.
Yeah, no. It's just
I don't know, man.
Fake boobs and fake butts and
That's
plastic.
sad.
It is sad. It is sad.
Well, like I said,
a
bully it into deletion.
deletion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Delete
I have to use a
yourself.
modern term. This modern age has changed our lingo.
That's true.
Just pick your favorite players or the men that you think are cute. In my case,
See, this is totally for women. Like, what's funny is like, I don't know. Like, I don't know who she. I guess she's appealing much more to. I don't want to make it political, but it does feel a bit. She's probably right leaning. It feels like she's definitely.
He's
going
absolutely.
for those
Oh
women.
yeah. Absolutely.
I didn't even want to bring politics into it, but that's totally what's going on here. All these this is much more of right thinking with all this stuff, and that's just who she's.
Well, it's not
marketing
politically
to.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess not so much right leaning, just just very. I mean, to be fair, this seems like just a normal fucking person. That's literally it. Like.
Yeah.
Just sort of,
a normal,
although
boring
she's
person.
She's probably a bit more aggressive with her ideas, only because she gets to have the spotlight on her.
Yeah.
And if you say polarizing things, it will get you clicks.
Sure. Absolutely, it does.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Yeah, but I don't think she's doing that strategically. I think that's giving her too much credit to be like, that's her strategy. I don't think. Maybe her. I don't know.
Maybe her manager's like, to stay relevant, you have to be polarizing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I would almost rather watch Fox News. I really would. I can't believe I'm saying that.
I don't know.
I would almost rather watch mainstream.
Yeah, maybe. Because at least there's maybe some actual reporting in there, you know.
At least there's something interesting on there. Yeah, I get to see some fucking drone strike report. Like at least there's something. I go, wow, that's kind of engaging. I want to learn more. I don't want to learn anything about this bitch. I don't want to learn any single thing. I don't care about.
I don't think there really is anything to learn. It's all surface deep. Like, this is it. And it will go down in flames like that. This fucking millimeter thin puddle of oil will burn up and it will disappear. Into a gas and be spread amongst the stars.
Let's. I'm gonna skip through this stupid ad.
I like doing ad reads, you motherfucker. Whatever. I don't care. Just play it. Because now we don't know where the fuck we are. Not that it matters.
No, it does not.
All right, play it.
2 words and I'm hearing it.
It's pretty wild.
It is.
It is pretty wild.
I wish I'd have jumped on it sooner though.
Jumped on what?
Like all this. Like I was scared to come out of my house the first 2 weeks. Me and her both. We locked ourselves in the fucking bedroom.
That's a normal, healthy reaction.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
I would be worried about your psychological state if you were like, yes, like here, I knew that would work. Like that would be spooky.
Yeah, that would be a little spooky.
Just imagine if Chelsea said Hawk Tuah and not you that night.
Wow, what a world. What a world of difference. The timelines
truly.
Yeah, wow. How different. How culture would have been impacted. Wow.
I know. My God.
Would Chelsea be sitting in that chair?
I would not have dealt with it as good as you did.
You're great. I agree.
Hear you say it.
She don't give a fuck. It's her problem.
Let's just hear you say it.
She does not give a single fuck.
One more time.
I can't do it as good as
Do it.
You do it.
No, you do it.
Hot to.
There you go.
You gotta put like an emphasis on it, like tuh. You know, like really. Yeah. Say it. All right, all together.
Hot to.
Hot tuh.
Hot to.
This is it.
This has to be a simulation. It has to be. It has to be.
I'm calling it.
The whole appeal.
Please, whoever's running this shit, please pull me out. I don't even care if it's like the future.
I can't do it.
Like if it's the future where they wake up and the androids or whatever are running it, I will unironically take that world where I have to fight for my life and live in squalor to not deal with what I just saw. I actually had like an out of body experience in that last 15 seconds.
I'm going to.
I need a minute to come down. This is the worst thing I think I've ever watched.
I want to read some of the comments under this video. So give me a second.
Okay, that's interesting. That would be
like I'm done. Like her content is given. No, I can't do it.
It's dog shit.
I can't do it anymore. So
I mean, that's like I almost feel bad even making fun of it. It would be like making fun of a disabled person. You just feel bad doing it. Like it's almost such low hanging fruit that you go, yeah. It goes without saying. There's almost no reason. There's nothing to even unpack.
Yeah.
There's nothing to unpack.
Oh shit.
Nothing.
So let's see.
We're doomed.
I'm resizing the window right now. So
aliens are going to find this 200,000 years in the future and go, this began the fall of the human race. Come see what their culture was like in the end times for the anthropomorphic. And here, chapter 78.
Actually, hold on.
2 weeks before the big fall of collapse of humanity, we find Haley whatever, Tuah, in her signature phrase. Wow, what did the humans find so interesting about that? Well, they were fucking, what's the word? Blah, blah, blah. That translates roughly to retard in English, I believe it was. They were all blogablas in the last days of their civilization, and their lower IQ and brain capacities made it so that such simple colloquialisms, if you'll call it. No, that's too complicated for what this is.
Are aliens just going to be British people?
Yeah, they're kind of just like from Oxfordshire. That's for whatever. Those are just the smartest people.
Oxfordshire, not
Shire.
Oxfordshire.
Well, I'm. That's the alien dialect.
I see. This is right.
Yeah, sorry, I'm changing a little bit.
Well, I was gonna show the comments on screen, but after thinking about it for a second, I'm not gonna show them on screen only because I don't necessarily know what's gonna be in them, and also I don't want to display people's names. I already displayed the first comment and the person's name for like a few seconds, so then I thought about it.
Sorry, person.
Yeah, well, it's the top comment on this video.
Whatever you get.
The top comment on, well, at least the most recent one that's at the top with 26,000 likes says, I was a miserable alcoholic until I discovered the Talk Tuah podcast. Then we have someone in quotations that says what?
That's the whole comment?
Yes.
I was a miserable... Are you serious?
I was a miserable alcoholic
That's a joke.
until I...
That sounds like an AI joke almost.
What?
Yeah.
I was a miserable alcoholic until I discovered the Talk Tuah podcast. That's just a joke. What are y'all
that doesn't even sound...
I don't get it.
Funny. I don't get it either.
The brain... What? He's saying like it saved him from being an alcoholic.
I guess, but I don't understand why that would be so. That's weird. I know what you mean. It's hard to explain why that shouldn't be a popular comment. It just seems so on the nose. Maybe I don't know.
There's plenty of popular comments on here. I just read the first one.
Well,
that's the equivalent of a girl in the crowd going, "Your music saved my life." That's what that is.
But said ironically, it's like, ha.
Yeah.
It's just not funny, I guess. I don't know. Okay, continue.
That's fine, but y'all chill. It's not AI. It's okay.
I don't know.
It might be.
I'm giving AI too much credit.
Anything might be. Jesus, but
anything
don't
might
let the fucking
be.
brain rot get to you.
That's infectious.
Oh, too late.
Too late. Sorry.
Yeah, like there's
I'm
plenty
sorry.
there's like this one. My phone was at 1% when this was posted. I unplugged my grandma's life support to charge it. This podcast truly changed my life.
Okay, all right. So that's what.
Yeah, like that. That's what all
Yeah.
of these comments basically are so far.
I wish that there was
one,
something enlightening in the comments, like, "Hey, this is why we should start a coalition."
I mean,
to fight
that's
this
not gonna
there
happen.
fucking might be. I'd have to. There's, it says 1.7 million views and 11,000 comments. So maybe there's something in here.
That's like almost the work of the devil. I almost rebuke that in the name of Christ.
Dude, this one is pretty funny. My wife of 87 years passed back in 1958. This was her favorite podcast. She would tune in daily. It still brings tears to my eyes watching your podcast.
It's just dumb. Just nonsense.
That's just dumb.
Yeah. I mean, I expect missed my child's birth for this. Talk to.
All right,
Oh, see, here's another play on the alcoholic thing. This says, I was an alcoholic, abusive, and single father of 9. But as soon as I heard this beautiful and exquisite piece of art, I was flabbergasted. I am now a governor, astronaut, and self-made millionaire. Thank you, Tuah.
there you go. That's what she inspires.
She's saving lives. I am an 89-year-old gay Holocaust survivor, and after listening to the Talk Tuah podcast, I managed to overcome my trauma. Thank you, Miss Hawk.
Miss Hawk. That's trauma. If you were in the Holocaust, that should be the baseline for trauma. Is you have to have been in the Holocaust. That's those are the
Nobody
only
else
people that get to, because anything else by comparison is just like, nah, nope.
Oh, here's someone that just says, what the fuck are they even talking about? Ah, a brain cell lost amongst the thousands of others.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, like, what even is the conversation? Like, what? Like you say, what are you talking about? Generally implies that there is a cohesive topic throughout. There is no it's just diarrhea of the mouth. It's just, what do you think? You ever have like really watery, consistent, but like a lot of diarrhea? Like not just this one little explosion. Like when you're really sick and it's just coming in, like just like a gallon of liquid shit. Just a stream of it just coming out. It's not just this one explosion of like, wow, that was a stupid part of conversation, but at least it's over. It's just a constant and you're just hearing the backsplashes getting all underneath the underside of the toilet.
Please get to your point.
Right, that's the point.
You're just having fun describing diarrhea. That's not.
My humor had layers because it was describing it, but also by describing the diarrhea, I am giving a secondhand kind of explanation of what the conversation itself actually was. That's meta.
Gonna have to talk to a therapist after this.
Okay. All right. That should have been the number one comment. Fucking stupid people.
Ew. This shit, man, this comment is hard to read. So what this is supposed to say is, this is the most sophisticated thing I've ever seen. This changed my life. Awesome. But they purposely misspelled sophisticated. They spelled it sufficicatted. Sophisticated. God. And I've is missing the apostrophe and the E, so it's just IV.
See, I don't know. That could just be one of her fucking fans that just doesn't know how to spell it.
I don't know.
I think that was an unironic comment.
Just skipped my funeral for the first episode. My funeral.
Stupid.
That's great.
Boy, all right. All right, this is the worst episode.
Yeah,
I might quit.
I hope we get banned
permanently.
Dude, literally all the comments are like, there's one that's like a fucking novel. That is I'll just read you the first part of it because it's just kind of funny. It says, I'm an 11-year-old slave worker for the Mongol Empire who was worked to death by Genghis Khan. And right before I took my last breath, I felt a warm fire in my heart. And then it goes on and on and on, essentially, basically saying, I wasn't allowed to die. The gods didn't let me die. But then the Hawk Tuah podcast came out. And then I knew why I was kept alive. Wow. Yeah, like that's kind of all the comments. It's just, it seems like everyone's just memeing on it. Everyone knows this is memes. Garbage.
Well, it's because that's why they're there. Everything's a fucking meme. The responses to a memes are done in meme format. This is just the way people communicate. That's just it. It's, I sent you a meme, you sent me a meme. Here, look, it's a TikTok. Okay, how about actually forming an original fucking thought? Can you actually synthesize words can you synthesize ideas rather into words and then into a cohesive sentence? Is that possible?
This person
Gen
did.
Alpha is fucked.
This person formed I just found a cohesive thought. I just found one. Here, hold on. I'll read it to you. I'm gonna blow my head off. There you go. That's the whole thought. Yeah.
That's the entire thought. I get it.
Oh my god.
I completely second that notion. And I'm proud of that person for at least having the courage to, I don't know, to give us their last thoughts before Kurt Cobaining themselves.
Oh my god.
Wow, this was
this person says I'm going
to
eat
an adventure.
Cement and water.
Next week,
horrific way to die.
That would be really bad.
Wait, what? Yeah. Wait, he's gonna do what with it?
He says, "I'm going to eat cement and water."
Oh. Dude, that would be a horrific way to die.
God,
we just choke.
Oh man, yeah. Anyway, that was the fun for this week. We're not ever gonna cover this again.
Skip ahead. I'm going to skip ahead to halfway through.
I mean, I don't have it open anymore, so you can do whatever you want.
I do. Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all can watch it, but
I was just going to be like, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they get into a riveting discussion.
No, we haven't done that the whole time.
Fair enough.
You've been shitting on her more than any of us. Now you want to be charitable?
That's true.
Now, I have. More so to try to see, I'll eat my words if I'm wrong. Whatever. I won't be wrong.
I will too, but I'm making a really good educated guess here that I won't be wrong.
That's true.
But anyway,
all right, this is going to be the episode that blows up. And then we're going to have to do other content like this in the future.
No. And in fact, if this episode blows up and anyone makes it to the end of this 2.5 hours, right now we're not covering that ever again. Well, hold on.
Unsubscribe, unlike, and unfollow.
Let me not say never, because if something controversial happens in the future and draws us back in for some reason, then maybe we will. But
or for money, I'll do it for money.
If it just
I won't even do it for money. I'm good. I have money. I don't need money.
I don't have money, and I still won't do it for money. I don't want to do it. She's gonna have to come out. She's gonna have to pull a Kanye for me to be able to cover that shit again.
Even then, I wouldn't care enough. There's nothing.
I wouldn't cover it.
All these things are so surface level that it's it's almost a disservice to ourselves to waste time unpacking. It'd be like going through. It'd be like looking in a really dirty porta potty for something. Through all the blue liquid and toilet paper and cigarettes and all the other shit that's thrown in there and be like, you know what? There could be, I don't know, there could be money or diamonds or gems. No, there's not. There's not going to be anything of remote value at all inside a porta potty. Zero.
You might find a brick of cocaine or something.
I don't think so.
No.
Even dumpster diving is a little better. Sometimes people throw away things that are of decent value. That's not what this is. That's not finding something that's this is stupid and silly, but I don't know. You can unpack it in some sociological way. This is just stupid. It's just dumb. There's just nothing Nothing redeeming. God help us.
It is just stupid, isn't it?
It is very dumb.
My God.
All right.
Well, thank you for
tuning
hot take. In. If you tuned
surviving
in,
that.
Yeah, we survived. We survived.
I'm going to bed. Fuck that.
Yeah. That was thank you to anyone who tuned in. That was hopefully we'll be back next week, and it will. I mean, theoretically, we will almost certainly be back with something more enlightening next week. But
like I just got through beating really, really bad depression, and it's coming back after this one video. I'm actually like I'm not hungry anymore.
Well. See, everyone, we suffer for the art. That is what makes us true artists.
Yeah, that's real trauma.
That's real trauma.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
How dare she?
Yeah, how dare she trivialize or invalidate us.
Or whatever. Or whatever.
Angry. Anyway, yeah, thanks if you tuned in. Thank you for tuning in. If you tune in the future, thank you for tuning in the future.
Yeah, and we're sorry, too.
We apologize. We should have said that at the beginning. We should have said sorry at the beginning. Like, it's useless now. They already suffered.
That's true. Well, we're doubly sorry.
Well, yeah, I guess so. All right, anyway, thank you. I'm stopping the stream now.